Azir, don't drink
All
too
right.
many of those. You'll piss yourself.
I already did.
Please do not.
Yeah, it smells horrible.
No, I changed clothes.
See,
When? We've been in the bar this entire time.
It's been 8
you're
hours.
wearing like a whole new suit. There has been nothing that has changed. In fact, everyone looked away from you for a few seconds, and all of a sudden you're in different clothes. He's like, "What is going? What?
It hasn't been 8 hours. We've been chilling in a bar this entire time, Peyton.
This is my
When
dark
did you-
green lining. The other one's my light green. Oh,
Wait a minute."
Welcome back to Chapter 4 of the Goons Play Dungeons & Dragons. Mackie, take it away.
All right, so last time in Chapter 3, we were looking at our protagonist going through the city, trying to find out what was plaguing the more impoverished districts of the city. Paladin Dans and Paladin Shepherd had given them a quest in order to try and find out what was causing the death of multiple children throughout these couple of blocks. Eventually, after our interesting and complicated Paladin friend destroying all forms of evidence they possibly could have in the first home, they managed to locate down to the second home by Hillbill Bays, ascertaining the addresses. Hillbill Bays and Azir managed to locate the Night Hag, who was actually getting prepared to set up her ritual to take another life, and they happened to come across some interesting loot after killing her. We now kind of go back into the city as our heroes are wrapping up and sort of cleaning up their most recent actions. Okay, so as we were last time, you guys had just finished killing the Night Hag. I believe it was, let me see, Jeffrey, Hillbill Bays, and Azir who went down to the sewer, and then Blazahar was there on the street, and
No,
Lloyd
I
was
went
up
back
in
to
the top.
Lloyd.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
so
I
you
went
guys,
down back to Lloyd by the end of it.
awesome. So then you guys are up on the third story. You pretty much have the roles of whatever you guys decide you want to do here, but you're pretty much wrapped up here, unless you have any roles you want to do or checks.
I pretty much just went back downstairs to, inform the parents on what was going on.
Gotcha.
Tell them
Lazar's
they're
just kind of
probably fine now.
Lazar's just stoically behind Lloyd.
Okay.
Hey,
sounds good.
Blazahar, I'm talking to you through the stone. We've
Yeah,
kind
what's
of
up,
wrapped
Hillbill?
things up down here. I hope that loud sound didn't scare you. How's things looking up top?
Looking pretty good. I had a girl jump on me and stab me. I think she's better now. You guys killed the bitch, right?
Oh yeah, she's dead. You can ask Jeffrey
Alright.
when you
Alright,
see him.
cool.
He probably won't tell you because
I
he
don't.
hates
I
you,
don't
but-
want to talk to Jeffrey. I don't want to talk to Jeffrey. No. Keep that man away from me.
Hey Jeffrey, you want to
Alright,
talk to
well, I guess we
Blazahar?
No, don't do this.
Hey,
Don't
I'll
do this
give you
to
the phone.
me. Don't do this to me.
I got nothing to say to him.
All right, I'll keep it to myself.
I think. Hey, Lloyd, is the girl okay? Now that the hag's dead, is she okay? Is she still crying?
She's unconscious. Passed out.
So to give you guys an idea, it's not like she's just okay all of a sudden. She's probably, this is going to be like years of therapy later down the line, but she is like, at least not going to be afflicted by the Night Hag.
Hey,
Yeah,
You
she's
think
not
they still
possessed anymore.
not our
You
problem.
think, you think they still got therapy now in the post-apocalypse? No, we
They probably are making bank right now if you
and
think
this
about
early
it.
right now, honestly. Nah, toxic masculinity is at its finest.
Heck yeah,
Love it.
dude.
Wonderful.
Love it.
No, we bought all that shit here.
How'd you guys guess Jeffrey's pledge?
Nah, we just
What,
got
racism?
Okay.
I can tell that the church is not very progressive.
Of course they're not. They're a church. What do you mean?
Jesus.
Hey, some of us are holy men here.
Good luck.
Talking about Hillbill
Okay,
Base.
okay.
Not the warlocks.
Oh, I got 3 holes.
Shoo-wee.
Holy
Uh,
moly, dude.
Okay. Only 3 holes. Someone's not counting his
Rookie
ears.
numbers.
It's not enough. We
Nose.
need more.
Okay.
His
No.
pores.
Okay. As much as I like us circle jerking around,
Hey, yo.
what are you guys? You guys have anything else you wanted to do here, or you?
Well,
Hey, you know I could jerk off 3 guys at one time.
Hillbill Bays would like to do a perception check one more time in that room.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I
Yeah,
rolled
so
a
you'll see
2.
Two?
Plus 3.
Yeah, dog, y'all cleaned house, and honestly, you really tore this place apart.
Okay,
So,
Hillbilly Bays, after not seeing anything interesting, decides to walk towards the entrance to the sewer.
okay. You guys all just kind of following him, or what's the plan?
I thought Hillbilly Bays was already in the sewer.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
walking
that's
to
what I'm
the
saying.
exit.
Yeah, you guys are leaving.
We're
Ah.
leaving.
Things have seemed to calm down. Lloyd's gonna go
Azir,
find the rest of the
Azir,
group
you
in the
following
sewer.
them too?
Yeah, I guess. I'm just kind of going
Okay.
along.
Gotcha.
What's
But
You
Lloyd
guys are
doing?
gonna trust
Wait,
my
no,
perception check?
Yeah, I mean, like, if no, all right, they said it. Let's go.
Wait, what was Lloyd doing?
He was up.
I was just gonna regroup with you guys. Find
Oh,
you in the
yeah.
sewer.
Okay, so
Are
you
we
guys
gonna
all
quiet
meet up.
for a minute.
Laserhard is also going to regroup with them.
Okay, so you guys all meet up on the street. You guys have just a couple of options that you can do. You have the possibilities of going around and checking out the local shops, or you can go back to Paladin Dance if you, or maybe Paladin Shepherd if you wanted to.
What time of day is it now?
Currently, right now, it's between like 6 and 7 p.m.
I thought it was like 7 p.m. when we got to the second house.
Pretty much, yeah. But the encounter honestly only lasts. You guys were only there for probably like a half hour, so let's just. I'm kind of
So it's like 8
guesstimating
p.m.?
here. So probably like 7:30.
Okay.
It's later.
So I'm thinking like because what all the fight with the kid happened almost immediately after entering the house, and they started talking to the lady outside of the street pretty much after getting there in the first place. So that probably took like no more than 10 minutes.
True.
Yeah, you gotta think that every turn of combat is only about 6 seconds. So
Yep.
you guys probably finished that fight in about 12 turns, maybe in total. Everybody, maybe even less. You guys killed her fast. So and all of her shadows too. So you guys
Deleted.
made out pretty well. But you have a couple of options. You can go around and say if you guys want to check out the local shops or see what you guys could possibly make money on, or Lloyd has the option that he has his caravan. Oh, a mechanic I'm going to introduce is going to be Lloyd's wagon.
Oh, he got that wagon?
Oh yeah, Lloyd's got that wagon.
Oh yeah.
Shh. Hey.
Is it a
Wagon all over
wagon
the
or a
street.
cart?
Let's make it a wagon, dude.
I'd say probably a wagon.
Lloyd's got the equivalent of a D&D dump truck.
The
A
thickest
caravan.
dumpy.
So, how much does a wagon carry? Let's see.
About 350.
Probably more than Lloyd can afford to carry around with him.
Probably yes. So you guys have this option. You guys can put gold toward Lloyd. Lloyd will just buy general merchandise, right? For every, let's say, so many gold that he has, we'll work out the numbers later, but he'll break it up into 6 rolls, right? 6 to 10 rolls. He'll roll those 10. Anything above a 10 is going to make profit, right? It's going to make, say, it'll make double. Anything lower will anything that's a 1 or a 2, you will lose half the money that was put into, or it will just not make the money and you have to wait until you can do a long rest in order to try again. So you have a 1 or a 2 to basically lose the money, right? A 20 isn't going to affect anything because it's really just you selling things. What do you guys think of that? So with Lloyd being like his whole shtick being, you know, he's a merchant. You guys could invest on his his ventures.
I mean, makes sense. Do we roll as soon as we give it to him?
No. It won't be until like if you guys are in a town, it won't be until a short rest.
Oh, so every short rest we can assume that Lloyd's selling stuff on the side.
Yeah, well, you could assume that his little compatriot is. Lloyd will also have the option in order to use spell slots in order to try and give himself advantage on those. So he will burn a spell slot, or somebody else can burn a spell slot, and they can also roll for advantage on those.
Interesting.
So in other words, you guys have a chance to make a lot of money, but you're gonna lose something on it, or you have the risk of losing your money.
Okay. I don't know. When I asked about it the other day, I was specifying using my awakened mind ability to like telepathically tell people to buy things, to
Yeah.
miss them that way because they don't because they can't tell I can do that. And so that's not like a proper spell. You said basically
think
I'd have to
God
be in
is
the, I would,
telling them
I
to
would
buy
have,
Is
it?
it a
have to.
cantrip?
It's not so much a cantrip as so much as a class feature.
Okay. So for now, we're just gonna say that we'll roll later. We'll figure that out. How about anything?
I would also have to be running the cart running the shop myself in order to do so.
You do have your partner. Your partner works there. Like he is
Right.
always at the wagon.
Mhm.
Okay, it's all right. We'll figure everything out. So what do you guys want to do next?
Well, what does our racist compatriot want to do? Besides,
We
kill
don't
the
care what
dragon?
he wants to do.
Shit.
We really don't care what he has to
I'm
say.
just gonna start.
I think
doing
you're
this
just
guy.
speaking personally.
Judge me, I dare you.
Don't worry, buddy. I already got that covered.
Did y'all grab proof of slaying the hag?
I
As soon as you got this gem.
I have her hand.
Yeah, the gem would definitely be enough because it's an item only a night hag can make.
Oh,
You talking about the
I
Hearthstone?
I throw the hand away.
Hearthstone.
No, keep the hand. The hand's fine too.
Oh, my bad. I pick it back up.
Getting his head is usually more conventional, is it not?
You know, for a hag, it has really nice nails.
Mm.
All right.
Azir is just like spreading the fingers and looking at the nails, like, damn, all right.
I'm like inspecting it, and like she has really youthful skin too.
All right.
What
Chicago,
the
yeah.
hell are you doing?
She clearly took care of herself.
Azir is desensitized.
Look, man, we live in this world. We gotta admire. We gotta like just enjoy the little things.
All right. So Payne's
Rule number
Azir's got
two.
the same hand. Azir's got the same hand fetish as the villain from JoJo Part 4.
Anyway. Okay.
All right. So I guess we should go tell the paladins about. We already did tell the paladins about that, didn't we?
You told them that no, you haven't told them anything.
I say we go
No,
back to the
it has
paladins.
like a list of rules. Enjoy the little things, just like Zombieland.
Oh, I think we should probably go back to the church and tell the paladins then.
Let's go get our money.
Okay. So you guys make your way to the paladin barracks, right? In Paladin Shepherd's office, you guys kind of just essentially the secretary or whoever is working under him opens a door for you guys. You walk in, and what you guys want to tell or interact with him?
Hey,
walk
Paladin
in.
Dans, we killed an old lady and she gave us a bunch of cool stuff.
I walk up to
You
the desk.
killed a
I
what?
slam the hand on the desk, and I go, "We solved the problem."
What nice nail sheet. What is this?
Yeah.
Why is it purple?
It wasn't the old child sandwich like I thought it was. It was actually a hag.
What is it? What's a child
Son,
sandwich?
how old are you?
Honestly, Paladin, don't worry about it. We can't figure it out either.
40? I don't see what that has to.
You're too young.
She was
anything.
taking children's souls and turning them into
What?
spec.
What is it? He kind of like
A-
picks up the hand by like one of the fingers and just kind of dangles it. Like
A night
what
hag.
was it? Oh,
Hey, hag.
like he pulls off a book off of one of his shelves, and
Scroll to
he
page 142.
he starts scrolling through and he just kind of says night hag.
Is it page 142?
Oh, it was a fiend. Wait, a fiend. How did a fiend get in the city?
Not
You
sure,
tell us, feller.
She was,
Ain't
Very
this your
carefully.
city?
she was
Yeah,
set up
I
in the
mean,
sewers.
yes, but the whole point is that.
Hey,
the
I
whole
thought you
point is that
paladins
they
were
can't
supposed to be
live in-
good at your jobs. You're sending a lawyer, a merchant, a dragon, pothead, and a racist out to do your dirty work.
Well, our
Wait,
dirty
what am
work
I?
was also being paid in heavy amounts of gold, especially
Well,
since
I
you
don't
guys
see
have
no
quite a
gold yet,
history.
fella.
You have done. Right.
Don't get between Hillbill and his
Yes,
gold.
I said, yes, we are quite the
He
special forces
whistles.
team.
He whistles, and a
Yeah, they'll have a question.
Secretary
Are you
also-
Jewish?
Negative.
the secretary went through like their little vaults, came back, and you guys get 125 gold here.
Each?
120.
Yes.
Holy!
Wait, how much do we
Alright.
get?
Hillbill Base
100
takes the gold and starts dancing.
125.
Dang.
This thing literally killed like dozens of people.
You're 25.
And it took them a total of like 20 seconds to kill it.
It was more of a matter of finding it was the problem.
We get handed the gold, and you can all see Lloyd rethinking his career. Oh.
Okay, so
Well,
Listen.
Dans, now you have my
My
attention.
character's like, why do you think I can afford this fine looking rope?
okay, so listen. Look, I'm going to be the full disclosure of you, right? The light magic that protects the city is supposed to detect fiends, any of them that are out in or outside the city, especially directly outside, right? It's an illuminating sort of spell that
Or
was
maybe
put on when the city's walls were first erected.
Did he just say
Or maybe
erected?
They shouldn't-
someone made a hole.
Quiet.
Someone made a hole.
No,
And
holes
inside
to the
it.
outside of the city would be immediately found. Something is different. The hag had to have been brought in. You can't
Someone
portal
did.
into the cities. That's impossible.
How about dig
It's
a
completely
tunnel?
shut off. The tunnel would have
Like
had to
you
been near the any tunnel that would have been here would have had to been near the gates, and it would have had to been one that we don't have. I mean, we have access to all of it. We control every entrance to the city.
Well, what if the undead decided to dig one?
That's what I'm saying. Is that the if a
course living in
tunnel
the
was
sewers.
dug, the light magic isn't a dome; it's a sphere, right? They can get obviously an undead can be brought into the city, but we would also know if there was a hole that the undead were trying to breach through.
Hold up. Out of character. I got a continuity question because I could have sworn you had told us that the light magic on the cities was a cylinder.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. It doesn't go all the way to the sky. There is like a cover up, but
Okay.
So how the light magic works is that there is a certain amount into the air that it goes, but it doesn't go all the way to the sky. Right? It is protected. So there is a cloud of dust that goes over the city as well, technically. So
Sometimes we need stricter customs.
this isn't a customs thing.
Well, if someone brought it
It's-
in, then they smuggled it into through a cart.
Hey,
or
our friend
something.
Jeffrey might agree
Well,
with
what-
the stricter customs policy.
Jeffrey doesn't get a say.
Anyway,
I-
so what we need to find out. So I guess this isn't your job. This is my job. Okay. You all are, you all have done more than your part.
How much longer before that
Shoot.
caravan arrives?
It'll be here by tomorrow morning.
Well, Dan's. I see that we're
Well, this is
leaving
Shepard.
tomorrow.
I'm
Oh.
Shepard.
Okay. Shepard, I got
Yes.
a task for you if you don't mind taking on a little extra load.
I can try. What do you have
Maybe
in
not
mind?
you in particular, but somebody in the Paladins Guild.
Okay.
Got a missing man, good man named Dean. I'm gonna
Who
be
is
in
this?
town
Who is
after
he?
tomorrow. He's you know Jimmy, the one that provides all your weapons,
We have quite a few blacksmiths who actually work on the guards.
the one that
equipment. I
makes the good
unfortunately
ones.
don't know a specific one. Again, I'm sorry. I
Don't you ever disrespect Jimmy like that ever again.
I really don't mean any disrespect. We just simply have quite a few blacksmiths who work, and there is probably two in particular, but that isn't unfortunately my job. My job is more putting people in places rather than
Well, if you wouldn't
acquiring the
mind putting
equipment.
a little memo out there to keep an eye out for a young dwarf named Dean, who's the brother of Jimmy.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Is he what happened? When was the last time you saw him?
Well, you'll have to ask Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimmy.
If he can come in, if you can tell him to come in and make a formal complaint, then yeah, I can definitely try and see to him first and foremost. But quite frankly, that's all I can do. There's a due process, and I do have to follow that. That is city regulation.
All right. I hear your regulations.
Yes, sir. I mean, I really could do more, but all I can do is just go through due process. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I leave.
As your walks away.
All right. Anyone else have any things you guys want to bring to my attention?
No.
Okay.
You already walked
I mean,
away.
well, as you already, yeah, you can't talk to me. What are you talking about?
I didn't make it
Anyone
like
else?
30 feet away already. It was like 2 seconds. I can still hear
You
it.
walk. How big do you think the room is?
I don't know. I took like 3 steps by now.
Azir, I was
Three
the one who
steps is
heard
melee.
you.
Anyway,
You gotta come back in and say that.
No.
Well, no to
Well.
you too.
anyway. Anyone else? Do you guys have anything else you guys want to bring to Shepard?
What time's the caravan leaving tomorrow?
We would expect by noon tomorrow.
Oh, we got a few hours in the morning.
Absolutely.
Where's it gonna be?
Caravan?
Yeah.
North Gate.
Okay.
You guys
Well-
have a voucher. They will send a messenger for you, and they'll try to find you at the quarters that we had set up for you. If you are not there, and by the point that the clock hits 12:30, they will leave without you.
Wonderful.
So you now can add a voucher docket to your inventories. You guys have that, so you can use that if you decide to. This voucher docket will work with any paladin caravan. So at any point, you can decide to use this now, or you can pay the toll. But you pretty much have that set up now. Okay. So do you all leave, or is that?
I mean, I'm done.
Wasn't there another quest that the paladin had
No,
for
it's
us?
just the two, wasn't it? It was the circus and the east
No,
side.
it was just the two, and those are like the two most major ones.
Oh, okay.
You got other things you can do if you want to do that, but or you guys can just you guys could go to long rest before the setup.
Yeah, so probably go get some rest before we head out.
Paladin, I have a question. Where's the nearest inn?
You guys
Do they
have
serve
Don't
already
worry
good
about
beer?
that, Mr. Dragon.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
got
have
that
already got
covered.
your quarters set up.
Yeah, he said it had
Do you
squares
want to
up for
stay
us.
somewhere else?
Is there beer?
So
If you
It's a
bring
tavern.
it, sure.
So, yeah.
Hey,
You
Lloyd.
can always go to a tavern and go back to the quarters. Nothing stops you from that.
Hey, Lloyd, can I buy like a 6-pack off you?
Bring your own beer. What?
Hey, Blaze of
Let's go to
Heart.
a tavern, my guy.
Blaze of Heart. Let's go to Billy's Tavern before we head up
I
the quarters.
But
I leave to
well,
Billy's
Lloyd's got
tavern.
good beer.
Hey, where do you think Billy gets it?
All right,
I
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
leave and go get apple
say-
cider.
I said I could also sell you some.
Look, I am supporting a friend and a fellow mage.
I just start heading to Billy's tavern.
You're not a mage.
Yep. El Bill Bays heads to Billy's
Well,
Tavern.
I can't
to get a
exactly say
drink.
what we are.
So before you guys leave, Paladin Dance is kind of sitting outside of the barracks, right?
You can
And as
probably
he
buy a
kind of
6-pack off
notices you guys out to so one of the things that really kind of like catches your eye, one of the things is that Paladin Dance's eyes are glowing, right? They're acting like full on, just straight up glowing. And he's looking at you guys through he's looking at you guys as you go out, and pretty much pretty late evening, about 8 o'clock. And he says, "Hey, can I borrow you guys' attention for a second?
Sure.
Only if you explain why your eyes are glowing.
Night vision.
Sure.
Son, what have you been smoking?
That's fair.
It's night vision. Don't worry about it.
I
couple
feel like
couple
you're
of tricks of the trade you kind of pick up along the way.
I don't know about you, but I've never seen a paladin with glowing eyes.
I have.
I mean, I have night vision. My eyes aren't glowing.
Yeah, trust me. It's part of the things that come with the job.
Hey, Jeffrey, come here.
Look.
Can your eyes glow?
His eyes definitely do not glow like this.
His eyes
No.
are just full
No.
and wide.
No, they don't.
So,
That's what I thought.
Hey, Jeffrey, could you take your eyes off me? I feel them.
Trust me, I'm looking at you.
have you guys ever seen an amulet like this? And he holds out an amulet depicting kind of like ancient rune text. And Azir, Jeffrey, and Hillbill Bays, you would recognize this as the same amulet the hag had. But this one is definitely not the one she had because you guys didn't take it with you.
Oh.
Why, yes, Mr.
Yes.
Vans. Now that you bring it
Have?
up, where'd you get that?
Well, I pulled it off a suspect the other day. Someone I was apprehending in the city. Right now, they're running around, and the only way I can identify them are these amulets. Currently, what I'm having problems with is locating these kinds of people. But
Any idea what the
I-
amulet does?
as far as I can tell, nothing.
Might take
It's
it
so
as
far, it's just been
consumer.
so far, it's just been a signifier. I've
I
been
could
trying to bring
try-
this up to Shepard, but you guys kind of had a little bit more of your nose to the ground to these kind of things.
I could try tuning it and see what it does.
Huh.
You said there was runic text on the amulet.
Yeah.
Can I read it and see what does it say?
Now, Mr. Lloyd, we've had business deals in the past, and what was something I always told you? Never do anything for free.
Oh, right.
The Paladin Dance cuts you
Honestly,
off.
I was just
Kurt,
curious.
you got a missing persons case.
Word gets out fast, huh?
I was listening on the other side of the door.
I could
Right.
take
You
it.
were dropping eaves?
Hey,
No
that's
shit.
beneficial to
This is my
Hillville base,
barracks.
but how is that beneficial to the man that might be transcribing those runes?
I could take a look at it for you if you want.
Sure. Paladin Dance and Azir know each other. Just a heads up. To everyone else, I don't know if I mentioned this before. So he tosses you the amulet.
Okay. Do I have to roll something?
No, this is it would be a straight up attunement because the person he apprehended is dead.
Oh, that would take like I think a short rest. I think it takes a short rest.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
takes
at least
20,
an hour
30
to
minutes.
attune.
Takes 20 or 30 minutes. Oh, an hour?
Okay.
I mean, that's fine.
Hmm.
That's
From what I understand, but I
I
mean,
can-
so you guys kind of make your way to the bar then while you're
Okay,
working
I'll just
on
take
that.
it and then
okay.
we'll...
So while he's attuning to it, can I did I get the opportunity to read the text on the amulet?
Yeah, sure.
What does it say?
So essentially it says light can't see me, darkness be me. It's a pretty simple text, but at the same time it is magically inwoven.
Okay. So seems like either invisibility or darkness type spell on it.
That's what I was kind of getting the idea of, but he didn't show any sort of aptitude to using this kind of thing. Azir, you've almost finished with that thing?
Wait, is he here with us?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
went
out of
with you to the
character
bar.
is Dan's with us at the
Oh.
tavern.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. So I attuned it. That means I can use the item, right?
Oh yeah, sort of.
Yeah, I attune it.
Okay. So when you use the amulet, you feel the protection of the light of the city vanish. Right? Everyone who is attacking and fighting undead in the city gets a D6 to their roll. You just lost that while you have the aim.
Oh,
So that just vanished.
I feel like a D6 less of a person.
Do you say that out loud at the table?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
What's
What's going on?
Can you come over here and talk to me for a sec?
Yeah, what's up?
This is so we kind of go to like the corner of the tavern. I'm like, oh, this is kind of concerning considering the fact that I felt like the light of the city kind of left my body, like around me, and I was no longer affected by it. I feel like this could be the way that they entered through, or someone got a hag through, maybe.
So Paladin Dan seems to glow a little bit more when you say that, right? And it's like vengeful fury is around him.
Are you sure it's
So,
just not his drunken
awesome.
glow?
So he grabs he grabs the amulet
Hey yo,
and he just well, it's not on your neck. He's like, is it in your hand or where is it?
it's in my hand. I'm just like, yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna add. So this is what he's gonna do. He's going to crush it, just straight up annihilate it, just, and then the light returns to you immediately.
Oh, so it
What
was
did
like
it do?
permanently gone when I attuned it.
Huh?
So like,
It was it would only be working if you were wearing, but the light is just gone after he crushes it.
wait. So the light is.
You're
I
back.
can feel
You
it
have your
again?
light back. You have the light again.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can
you said
feel it
the
as soon
light's
as he-
gone after he crushes it, so.
So
Well, that darkness is gone.
so
Oh,
Peyton, do you describe the feeling that you got to the rest of us?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So he looks to Azir and he just starts saying, "It's like, all right. I think the city's been infiltrated by the cult."
What it sounds like is those amulets are
You're not right next to me.
are
You're
hiding
me.
people from the magic in the city.
You're
So-
not next to me, Lloyd.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
next
This is
to you.
just Azir and him.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been a little distracted.
Look. You don't have to get involved with this. Your friends don't have to get involved with this. But I've got a feeling this might be the working of the cult. Missing persons cases, fiends entering the city. We might have an incursion.
Yeah, I wouldn't have crushed the stone. We could use it. But
So I
That's
would
gonna be-
recommend you guys get with your friends and you guys leave. If not, I could
Huh?
probably look. Here's the thing, though. We have an issue with the legal process that is going on, right? Shepard has to go by the book, otherwise the Paladin Order is going to come down on our heads. But yeah, I mean, even anything that is cult related, if you start screaming at people, it's going to cause a panic. I have no way to say this, but I think I pulled this off of a Black Flag member. Now, I don't. This is the Mercenary Guild, right? I don't know if this is fuck it. All right, I'm gonna bring this to your friends. I'm gonna let you all know. So he goes back over to you guys and starts relaying the information that they kind of talked about a little bit, and he essentially says Black Flag and Chase.
Hillbilly
Billy- or
sets
Jimmy.
down his beer.
Jimmy mentioned that Black Flag is who Dean went to go talk to about the weapons.
Yep.
That the weapons order.
Hillbilly
So-
sets down the beer on the counter.
Listen, the Black Flag Mercenary Guild. We believe that they may have some sort of connection to the Cult of the Damned, or the Cult, not Cult of the Damned, Cult of the End.
Well, I'll be damned.
Bartender, another.
Yeah, I get this man and myself another one.
I want an apple cider, please.
Yeah. So hold on, I'm gonna roll a Constitution throw real quick for Dance. A 13. What is his modifier? Constitution.
Man, just
Plus
crushed
1,
a really
14.
valuable item.
Okay, so he crushes that thing in like 2 seconds. Like a whole
Good.
pint, just straight up, half a second.
You really have developed a resistance.
Dan's, where were you when I was younger?
Probably not born.
Yeah, you're right.
Wait, how old are you?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm about 150, so I would guess.
Wait, Dan's is 150?
I thought you said Dan's
It-
was 40.
Yeah, no. Shepard is 40. Dance is like
Wow.
150. Dance is a half elf.
Oh,
So he takes off. So he's like, he's
Wait,
got a hat
don't
on.
say
and he
that to
takes that
Jeffrey.
off. Yeah, but you can't tell. That's why his eyes are glowing. Is that he's got like a elvish lineage.
I see. That's why
Yeah,
Jeffrey's
so
eyes
that's why
don't
it's like-
glow,
yeah, I'm a
because he's
half-elf.
pure blood.
Huh?
Jeffrey's eyes don't glow because he's pure blood.
Well, Jeffrey knows. That's. I mean,
Wouldn't it be the shit to find out Jeffrey wasn't even purely human?
We
Wait a
we
minute.
gotta
No,
do a
he's
DNA
human, I
test.
got
No, he's definitely pure. I feel like he's a result of his family's.
Incest.
he's an inbred.
Yeah.
Just don't worry about it.
Yeah, he's an
So
inbred.
Wait a
listen.
minute. Hold on.
Hey, hey.
I disagree. I made the case. This is
Jeffrey,
not-
you know what interbreeding is?
He's not an inbred. He's a human.
No,
Doesn't
it's, yeah,
Humans can still be inbred.
yeah.
Sure. I mean, okay. He's fully human, not less. You get it. Anyway, so
That's what.
we've got a couple of look. I don't have enough evidence in order to go to the guilds. We would need some sort of reason that the guild starts acting up or causing any sort of problem in order for me to try and help you guys out. Because especially with you with your missing persons case, right? Yeah.
Hey,
Yo,
hey, you piqued my interest.
Yep. I mean, look.
He-
And only
you got
his
it.
interest.
Hey, I can probably swing some cash your guys' way. I could also probably ensure that your little ride. Where are you guys going? Chosen Core? Is that the North City, right?
Yep.
I can guarantee I can make it a little smoother, right? Hey,
Does
the
that
mercenary
mean you'll be
guilds. If I
joining?
wipe out the competition, I get some favor point, thrown toward my way. I throw in a couple mercenaries for you.
Okay.
You want to
I
kill
only
some
need-
mercenaries? Say less.
I don't need action. I just need a reason for action. You guys don't have to do any fighting. I just need you guys to find something on them. Legally, I can't enter their house. I can't enter the mercenary guild. I can't enter his mansion.
legally, we can ask
Right.
nicely.
Like his mansion is in the southeast district, right? Right outside the forest area. Like the big enclave of forest, some 100 acres of woods that are back in the around the walls. That shit. I can't go there.
My uncle said if you ever want to go in someone's house, ask them very nicely.
Yeah, with a gun.
Yes.
So
The hell's a
yeah,
gun?
I know.
Hey, don't worry
I
There
think
about
you
it.
mean a
No,
I think you mean a
so
flint Glock.
Dance goes into like his like little tavern. He pulls out a flintlock and just puts it back.
Wait,
That's a gun.
is that the new
Ah.
flint Glock?
What?
The
Flintlock.
flint Glock.
Flintlock.
Flint Glock. Pulls out
No,
flint
it's a
Glock.
flint sig.
What'd you say that was called again? Flint cock?
It's a flint sig.
Dan, you
it's a
tell me
flintlock.
this is the best you could save during the dust?
What?
Flintlock.
Oh, Flint lock.
There isn't really. What else is it? I mean, there isn't any more.
Hey, Jimmy pulled out a freaking Glock earlier, so you're
He
slacking.
didn't pull out a full Glock. He pulled out a flint. He pulled out
No, he
a
pulled
star
a
wheel.
flint Glock.
Jimmy pulled out a star wheel.
Oh.
A star wheel is essentially a flintlock, but it can't be affected by rain. So that's gonna come up later if you guys. Anyway. So listen, we have a couple of, let's just say, incidents that you guys could take a look at, but they're around the city. You have Mercenary Guild's mansion. That's in the southeast district. But in the southwest district is where the Black Flag's primary guild is going to be. If you guys can find anything on them, I can put on a full-on investigation on them. Or
What kind
mean,
of
anything.
evidence do you need?
Anything that can link them to the guild, right? A couple of members having the amulets isn't enough, right? I mean, just face it. They could have come across it and looted it off a body. They could have found, I mean, let's just face it. Like, you can just be anyone having an amulet. But I need numbers. I need ways. I need maps, tunnels. Especially what you said was a night hag that came in. A night hag would give anyone a run for their money. I don't care who you are. So, you guys can do this. I can try and kick a little venture your way, so that you guys are a little bit more smoothed out on your journey north.
Well, you see, Dance, our journey is supposed to start tomorrow at noon. How are we supposed to get all the way down to the south side and then all the way back up before noon?
I can arrange for horses. Can't really keep them outside the city, but I can get you there. I can get you within the city. The horses, however, are basically paladin registered.
So wait, are we staying within the city for this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, Dan's, can we finish our beer?
I'm already done. Let's go.
Hey, he puts 6 gold down. Everyone another round, and then you guys are on your way. If you
You're
guys
a
want to take
gentleman
this
and a
up,
scholar.
don't call me a scholar.
Does the
You are a
tavern
gentleman.
trip count as a short rest?
Does what?
Does the trip to the tavern count as a short rest?
I will let you guys put back. One, Paladin Dance is going to give you guys a little special potion that he kind of keeps on his little person. These things come at an expensive little bit. They're going to allow you to recover if you have any sort of missing spell slots. Not all of your health, but it's going to count toward. It's almost going to be like a full long rest, right? Go
Except
ahead.
for the health.
Yeah, the potions are going to be basically a long rest potion.
Is it like meth chocolate?
Pretty much, yeah.
You hit that junk and you just
Is that
There you go.
caffeine laced?
Oh yeah. No, this is his little booster, essentially.
So it's cocaine.
Hey, can I get that apple cider, please?
Apple cider.
Another one?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was-
You
I
had
was
like
like- I was
4.
talking to
yeah.
No,
yeah,
I haven't gotten it yet.
Jesus Christ. You've gotten it the entire. What do you mean?
Hey, I never had a physical subscription. Like I had it come over. I was just wondering if I could have it. Like service
Look,
is legit.
when we got our beers, you got your ciders.
Okay, well maybe I just drank without noticing. I've had a lot of.
Okay.
That's a sign of a
Azir
drunk
is
in the
an
making.
interesting character.
Azir doesn't know how to interact with people. All he's ever done is basically travel with people and protect them.
Man grew up with the guard, okay, and
grew up.
paladins.
And grew up with something a little more serious in the guard.
You would think he would know how to interact with people.
Not really. He interacted with the same 5 people for like ever. For the same like little group. But anyway, that's besides the point.
I've learned how to be an alcoholic from Dance, but also a badass.
You're not an
I
Oh.
know. I've learned to not be one.
not alcoholic. Anyway,
Wait, who just joined?
Yeba.
Oh, greetings. She's on mute.
I unmuted her.
Going into
We are in a D&D's nuts session.
Say hello to the YouTube video.
We should definitely call this podcast D&D's nuts.
No.
I mean,
I'm going
It would be
to.
kind of smart, Peyton.
I'm going to be
snickered
doing a
little
quick
bit.
short rest. It's a Yeba diversion for me, so
who?
I'm taking a leak. 1 second.
Oh.
Just pause it, dude. Pause the recording.
That's is there a way to pause the recordings on OBS?
I mean, I can just stop it, but let's just keep chatting.
I'll be honest, I've been zoned out the past like 5 minutes. That's why I say, can I get my homicide here, please?
So Jeffrey, I have a question for you.
Oh,
Were
what?
your mom and dad, were they related?
We should just, oh my god. We just need to start having conversations when Michael's gone and have him go back and listen to it.
Now, Jeffrey, don't lie. I will cast Zone of Truth.
Do it.
Actually, Hillbill, could
I
you do
wanna
that
know to do it.
anyways? I'm really curious.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Actually, it's
I
like
wanna
Jeffrey
prove
doesn't
this.
know.
Wait, he tries to say yes, but he can't.
Like, Jeffrey, roll history to see if you can
It's
tell if
not-
your parents
it's not-
were related.
I was saying,
Roll
Zone of
history.
Truth.
No, how about this? Let's see if you can remember. So, like, a 1, your parents are related. You can just remember them being related, and then 20, it's like you remember them being just as far apart as you can in the bloodline.
All right, hold on. I'll go
But
with it,
still
bro.
of the same bloodline?
No.
Well, we're all from the same 2 people, don't you know?
What
We're
on
all
earth are
from
you
the
going on
light.
about?
Yeah, Adam and Steve.
Adam and Steve.
I'm
I
not
know
gonna
no
tell
such
you what
thing.
number I just rolled.
What did you roll?
Jeffrey,
I'm
tell
not
us what's
answering.
going on.
What
I'm
did
not
you,
answering.
what did you roll?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Come on, did you roll
What
a
did
1?
you roll?
It wasn't a 1.
Is
It
it
was
2?
low.
No, it wasn't a 2.
Was it low?
No, I'm not answering.
Are you related? Are you related? Cast Zone
I'll
of Truth.
just, I'll say it
Cast
wasn't a
Zone of Truth.
1. It wasn't a 2. I'm not
Was
gonna
it
answer the
3?
next one.
It was a 3.
Three.
I'm not gonna answer that.
Yo, Cast
Alright,
Zone
it
of
was a
Truth. Cast Zone of Truth.
Like, look, dude, that's a level 2 spell.
We can rest
Truth
between
doesn't
that. It's
make
okay.
you
Just
able
just don't-
to tell lies about something. Okay, so Zone of Truth doesn't make you able to like discern the truth of something you don't know. Like if you don't know something, you don't know it.
But you would have to assume that they're still telling the truth if they're in the zone of truth.
They are telling the truth to the best of their knowledge.
Justin, so that means your parents are related.
Okay.
We knew it. I knew it.
What did I miss?
It
I'm
resulted. We were
being
depending on a
cyberbullied.
roll. We were determining if he was an interbred child.
Oh my god. I miss so much, especially
w-
because lore was something I helped it build.
Is Blazehar just straight up looked at him and was like, I got a question. Were your parents related?
And they made me roll a d20 to figure out if they were, and I got a 3.
As far as he
So
knows,
that explains a bit.
No,
far as he
no,
knows,
the lower
no.
the roll, the worse we were making it.
Oh,
But I say he got a 3, so therefore they are.
no.
They're like second cousins.
It's him answering. That's not how that works. Because
His
you can try
parents
to lie to you can try to tell the truth to somebody, but then you roll a persuasion, and then you like roll too low, so they don't
Okay,
believe you.
then we're just
when it's still the
convinced his
truth.
parents are interbred.
Aren't interbred, yeah.
They're like
Okay.
first cousins at least.
Look, Jeffrey, there's nothing being
Anyway,
ashamed about.
not-
I've probably fucked a few of my cousins.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
We
Paladin
don't know
Dance-
who our actual families are. We just kind of live in
Paladin
Greece.
Dance just kind of leans. So Costa, I'm gonna retcon you on that lore. We already discussed that you can tell by like the pheromones that they release.
When did we say that?
That was when we were hanging out the
Oh,
one
you
day.
just ignored you just ignored
Yeah,
it
you
when you were
ignored
high.
it, and that's even
You were,
worse.
you were high, and
I
then
don't
just ignored it.
even.
From all that
I
smoke,
don't
your
remember.
nose
I
is
don't
just
remember
Okay,
talking
shaking.
about
no.
that.
But the way, okay, well, that was how I was always anticipating it. But anyway, that's how they avoid crossbreeding because you guys pretty much are just thrown into like an orphanage. But we'll explain that later. Okay, so I'm ready to go.
Hold on,
now
I'm looking at
Paladin
the
Dance-
map. And it says there's an undead trap encounter. Are we talking about undead bussy?
What are you talking about?
shade.
On the map, that little triangle area? What the heck, dude?
I don't know what you're talking
But
about.
he opened the map.
What? You
Oh,
literally deleted the map.
I didn't see it yet.
God dang it. Anyway, so that map was not supposed to be seen, but We're just gonna shut up and we're gonna
Dude,
keep on
put
going.
it back on. It's for the freaking YouTube video.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that anymore. Sorry, you
It's
can
for
open
the-
something else.
What are we supposed to have the freaking watchers look at?
I mean, ideally,
We'll put-
if it's just a solid picture of a map, they're not even actually watching anything.
That's it.
They're just
Owlbear's
listening.
going back up.
I'm just gonna sit over here and
Yeah,
look at
put the
dump.
owlbear back up. That's fine.
I'm just gonna sit over here and look at dump.
Shut up.
Pikachu.
Okay.
Okay.
Where was Paladin Dance?
All right.
We just finished
God
our
damn
drinks.
it. Yeah, so Paladin Dance, he leans forward and he is just like, all right, I can't force you guys to do anything. I can try and incentivize you, obviously. As our friends here know, that's just good business. I need you guys to take it to a vote. You don't have to stay here even if your vote fails through. You guys can leave, right? Your voucher is already secured. You can make it on the train. You guys can get to shows on core. Do whatever you need to do. But if you do this, I promise you with everything in my power, I will do what I can for you.
Okay.
I mean, if it involves helping with the church, I'm more willing to help.
I'm in as long as you can tell me where the hell you got this cocaine.
It's not
Wait,
cocaine.
what?
It's a potion. It's not cocaine.
All right.
I'm
It's
suddenly
cocaine.
less interested in it.
Wink.
The Alchemist down the road from Jimmy's. It's a potion. It's. I know who. Yes, I know who Jimmy is. I know Jimmy.
Good.
Okay. Yes, Jimmy's a good man. Good
And
kid.
this has a
Right.
you might be able to find what happened out. What
However,
happened to
this
Dean
kind of
as well.
thing, I had to bring him the materials for. He doesn't just have this.
And you said
So,
they have an association with possibly with. Probably find out where Dean is.
Jimmy Dean.
Jimmy Dean.
All right.
That's. I mean, I'm only going to guess if he's missing, and it's kind of in the same MO. Especially if the Black Flag Guild is kind of tied into this, it almost matches up too well.
Oh, they pirates?
Whip up them horses, boy. We got some frog
no
ass to get
relation.
into. Let's get some skunk pussy. Hell yeah, brother. Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up.
No, Bilbase, calm down. Jesus Christ, that potion
Holy
doesn't work.
You gave me cocaine, fella. That's what you're going to get.
I didn't give him cocaine.
What is cocaine?
Nothing you need to worry about. Stuff that the guys on the road use in order to give them a little bit more energy, but trust me, you're gonna have to roll Constitution throws if you use it.
Sounds like it would be a soda.
Can I? I want to try your brand because I know the dragon brand's pretty tough.
Wait, so
No,
is cocaine
I don't
just a
have
soda in this that he
cocaine.
drank?
It's not
I think he
cocaine.
just drank like a soda filled with cocaine, the original Coke.
Look, I have Hillbill saying there's cocaine. I have you
Look.
saying there's no cocaine. I just want some drugs.
Another apple cider, please.
Get him an apple cider, please. Blazahar. May I call you Blazahar?
That is my name.
Respectfully, shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
I-
Autumn.
His eyes are like fucking flames.
You
Blizzard,
see,
you
you see some acid start to drip out of my mouth.
Blizzard, you are
Are
about
you
to get
drooling?
laid.
Sure, let's say I'm drooling. Sure, whatever helps you
Mhm.
sleep at night.
He does that when he's trying to mate.
Our mating ritual is entirely different from that.
Anyway.
Abe's
I'm
used
well
a
aware of
thaumaturgy to make banjo music start playing in the background.
Dance walks up to the stand and pulls up pulls up a
pull
little
out a
guitar and just starts
lemonade?
strumming along with it.
Man walks up to the lemonade stand and
No,
That's
he's
the
not.
man running the sand. Hey,
Okay.
Got any great?
So anyway, you guys have you essentially have experienced the effects of a long rest, except it has not been a long rest. You guys will now have the option here. Paladin Dance has given you files that he has on him tracking movements. Basically, him walking around the city trying to make sure that he can track all of the Black Flag movements. That's why he wasn't able to help you in the first couple of missions. He's been out doing this, right? This has been months of research, and you just see tons of files of him taking profile pictures, marking down who the main leaders are,
We have
stuff that you're
cameras?
not technically allowed to, huh?
we have cameras.
It's just essentially imaging stones that he can use. And he's
We have
kind of, it's almost like a
cameras.
little tablet in his hands that he's kind of showing you.
He is an
Did,
iPad.
was he holding?
Yeah,
Did
he
he
played
like?
Breath of the Wild.
Did he look and like chisel the picture into the tablet?
No. It's like, it's an actual, it's basically, imagine an iPad kind of, but it's like a runic stone.
Y'all playing Breath of the Wild, right?
Yeah. Like you play Breath of the Wild.
It's
He
the
can show you the
Sheikah
images
Slate.
in the file. Yeah, it's like the Sheikah Slate almost. It just doesn't do magic power stuff.
Can we
Yeah, do we
use
got
it to take
Wi-Fi?
pictures of evidence?
No. Yeah, so he has pictures, evidence, everything. Well, all the evidence he can use, but if none of it is conclusive enough for him to actually say that, hey, the paladins are allowed to raid you, right? So he is.
You can
So
I
he's
use like
basically
some social
trying
media
to.
website to find my dad?
No, you should know where your dad is. Plus, we can't get any sort of connection to the other cities anyway. That's why we can't teleport to other cities.
Is there any information about Jeffrey in this tablet?
Jeffrey, you guys aren't allowed to view
Particularly
Jeffrey.
his lineage.
You guys are not allowed to view Jeffrey's files. Stop it.
But it is there.
Not even his
I
age?
have his files.
Uh-huh.
Or
Is it-
Shepard specifically has his files, and those are all confidential. Jeffrey's information is separated from everything. You may not view it.
Especially
discussion.
Jeffrey's.
It's because he's a raging racist.
No,
He is problematic.
maybe.
He's probably
In his service, he was released with honorable conduct,
Some y'all lizard folk
regardless
know
of
nothing
some
about.
of the hiccups we had along the way. Jeffrey, remember the agreement you signed. Stop. This is the end of Jeffrey's conversations.
he did a pretty good job. He's very good at being a paladin.
And hitting poles.
Any comment on that, Jeffrey?
Sure, bud. Whatever you say.
He doesn't really try to listen to the Dragonborn.
I guess I'm not a superior officer.
I
You don't have to talk to
agreed.
me.
I would talk to people better.
Hillbill Bays
Not
is
lizards.
belligerently singing to the
Oh.
banjo music in the corner.
Okay, so you guys can
Someone's
cast
gotta
it
get
to
the big guy.
you guys can cast it to a vote if you guys want to take on the mission, and then we will go on from there.
I am already getting ready for the mission.
Okay.
Hey, Hillbill,
Hey, feller,
you done?
are we ready?
I think. I
Alright,
don't know.
Let me
Is
just get an
everyone ready?
appetizer for the road.
Lloyd is here.
Lloyd, are
Take
you
three.
Lloyd, I think you're the only one who we needed like a yes or no from.
Oh, well, if the rest of y'all are going, then I might as well.
Azir, don't drink too
Alright.
many of those, you'll piss yourself.
I already did.
Please do not.
Yeah, it smells horrible.
No, I changed clothes.
See-
When? We've been in the bar this entire time.
It's been 8
You're
hours.
wearing like a whole new suit. There has been nothing that's changed. In fact, everyone looked away from you for a few seconds, and all of a sudden you're in different clothes. He's like, "What is going? What?
It
When
hasn't
did
been
you-
8 hours. We've been chilling in a bar this entire time, Peyton.
This is my
When
dark
did you-
green lining. The other one's my light green.
Wait a minute." Okay. Okay. So the files that you guys kind of read through, they have the pictures of the outsides of the different mercenary guilds as well as their locations. He has the different kind of people that usually visit them, as well as the numbers and sort of how many transactions they kind of go through a day. So he's been taking copies of the transcripts of every time a Black Flag mercenary leaves the city, as well as goes ins and out, right, of the different gates. What you can see for the mercenary guild is that there is generally, at all times, between 10 to 15 mercenaries in at a time, and generally 2 senior members. The guild master is a permanent resident inside the city. His mansion is on the southeastern side. It's generally very lightly guarded, whereas the mercenary guild is only guarded by the fact that the actual mercenaries are staying there. There is a small barracks that can have them live there, but it kind of varies in between times, and there's no real way in order to say. It really depends on the workload that they have. Other than that, the last little file that he has is that generally their Saturdays are their reprieve days. So these are the days that the mercenaries are allowed to just go out. They can do any sort of drinking that they want. And he kind of has nailed down that the most that they travel in is groups of 4, because they usually do groups of 4 as like a contract. You have to pay for 4 mercenaries in order to go between cities. So they're usually the ones that are more closely knit together. So these 4 guys are usually going to be, or sets of 4 guys can be found from the Black Flag Guild kind of going between the bars. So you can kind of choose on how you guys want to check those guys out.
So what you're saying is that they'll actually come to this bar, and we can just chill here and drink until they show up.
Most likely, they wouldn't show up here. They are kind of, you guys are very far east right now, or I think that you're very far west right now. They would be kind of closer to the east side. The guild is on the very precipice of the east versus west side of the southern districts, but you guys, they
We
wouldn't
need a map
mostly
for
come
this
here.
city.
So, I mean, this is pretty much all I can really say. I can't really draw a map, per se. But they're going to be, you guys are very close to the west gate. They are along the borderline of the south and west districts, or southwest, southeast district, right? If you wanted to find them, you would have to go there. They're not going to just show up here.
So if we
But you
were
also have the
trying
options.
to-
If you want to take on these missions, you have the options of checking out the different locations and the as like either the mansion or the guild hall.
Should we split up?
I don't know if we need to split up necessarily. Yeah, one of us knows Zone of Truth, right?
Yeah, Hillbill.
Yeah.
Okay. So why not we might pay a visit to the Black Flag Guild to solicit a escort to a nearby town for business purposes, as I need protection for my caravan.
I like the
We
way you
on the
think,
trip
Philip.
we specify
Sounds good,
while hiring
Lloyd.
them
Let's
that
do it.
we have I haven't finished yet. We
Sounds good
specify that
anyways.
we might be carrying some cargo that we need the paladins to not know about. So if they are hiding from the if they are hiding from paladins in such a way, then they're gonna and it's not every one of their members, then we're better odds of getting the ones to do.
I'm gonna
And
go.
then whilst we're on the trip and out in the middle of nowhere, we put the zone of truth on them.
Well, Zone of Truth works in a 10-meter radius, but you got to keep them in that radius. Do we know anybody? Does anyone know some kind of binding spell, or do we have some rope?
The dance
Oh,
is just like
person.
you could just break their legs.
So we
I'll
think we
go for
can.
that.
I could surround them with acid.
I mean, acid burns
I
out
thi-
like a couple of seconds. Not like it's gonna stay
So-
there.
So,
I have a lot
so-
of acid
since,
in my body.
I got
okay,
a
so since we're on the presence of the paladins, off the record,
No, clocked in. You're fine.
accidents happen in the wastelands.
Look, man, he is a paladin.
That's
They
what
ain't
it
no
does.
narc.
If we only need to interrogate one or two of them.
I see what you're saying, fella.
So I
I
mean,
would-
so maybe,
Now here's the problem. There's only one problem I see with this. You need to ascertain that the ones that you're interrogating do not possess an amulet. Because if there are people in that guild hall who don't know what's going on, you're killing people who are innocent.
Who
Yeah,
said
are
we
And
were
Really,
you
killing
might
really
end up in-
innocent.
You might end up. Well, they're mercenaries. They're gone through all the licensing or legislation that they need to. You can do this. I'm just saying right now that you might run into people. Because I've had a couple of instances where I've had to arrest some guys who were just a little bit too much in their cups. Let's just say.
so
And they were not amuleted. This is just part of my investigation, right? So it works, but you might end up pulling a short stick here. Plus, they probably wouldn't head out on the expedition until tomorrow, when you guys are on your way to Chosen Core. Private caravan in the middle of the night, most likely will not happen.
yeah.
Or you guys are going to be paying a premium
didn't-
for this, one that I can't cover.
Well, didn't Paladin Shepherd say that our voucher for our trip with the Paladins is good for any time, not just tonight?
No, yeah, at any time.
Okay, so
But-
if we can reschedule that, then we can wait till tomorrow for the to do our sting operation with the Black Flags.
Yeah, the next Paladin operation isn't for another 3 weeks.
Well, if we actually do make it to the other city with the Black Flag caravan,
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can do that.
so maybe we so we save the interrogation for less aggressive means then. So we maybe get one or two of them away from the group for a minute, restrain them briefly, and give them Zone of Truth. I know a spell called Hold Person that can ensure that they can't go anywhere if they are out of sight of their out of sight of their comrades. Then we can put Zone of Truth on them and ask them questions.
Well,
We just need to try to worm our way into getting a party with the amulets with the guild.
Well, that's the problem. The whole point of these amulets is that they don't want us to know about them, right? We can't just detect who doesn't and who does have the amulet. I have a couple of
That's all.
ways or options. Some of these guys on the outside, or some of these guys that are crawling the bars, there's nothing to say that if you want to move them somewhere else, I'm not looking. Or if you want to check out what the mansion has to offer.
So alternatively, we could employ a similar strategy of trying to isolate them and interrogate, maybe in a magical manner.
We can start with that guy.
We can go
What
to
guy?
their.
Wait,
We
he's
can,
looking at his ear like, wait, what?
I just pointed to some random pedestrian.
That's you know if he's a black. He's going through his files. That's not a Black Flag member that I know of. What?
Thanks, dear, but maybe leave the planning to those of us with the intelligence scores above 13.
Oh my God.
Damn,
Okay.
that was savage.
Excuse me, my third highest stat is
Okay.
intelligence.
I will be quite
That's
frank.
not saying much.
I will be quite frank
You
here.
want to talk?
Right? You have your friend Dean here. He's been missing for how many days? A couple of days now? 2, 3?
Is he tied into Black Flags?
That's the last
I mean,
place
I
he
just
was
missed that
seen.
earlier.
That's the last place that he was seen.
Oh shit, my bad. I just missed that earlier.
Yeah. If we want to find him, I've got a slight hunch that we're on a time limit. Why would they make a blacksmith disappear? Especially one with a very large warrior background. Quite frankly, last I checked, Dean was one of the volunteer militia who helped clear out one of the dead Minotaur camps in the back.
Is there a way we can look at jobs that were taken, correlating to that, and see who took the jobs?
Jobs correlating to what?
Take out the Minotaur camp.
Minotaur camp was just a militia expedition. Anyone who volunteered could take that on. He didn't disappear because of that. He disappeared because he was. How did you, Mr. Bays here? Why did Dean disappear again?
He just went to Black Flag for some business deals and disappeared.
Okay,
Correlation doesn't mean causation.
sure.
No, I'm just saying it
But
predicts.
it's a place to start.
It's a prediction. But also, if we can find other people that were on that militia expedition with him, they might, see more of what he's been up to.
Look, fellas, if you want to know anything about an organization, you got to talk to the organization's leaders.
They don't tell us anything ever.
You can
I'm
request
sure-
a meeting with him.
I'm sure we
Especially
could
one-
persuade some kind of meeting or, safe passage to a safe spot that he
But-
agrees to.
So he pulls out another one of those amulets because he crushed the first one. And he pulls out another one. It's like I also had a second one from said party. He hands it off to Hillbill Base.
Yo.
He just says, "Here,
What am I supposed
can
to
try
do
and
with
see
this?
what if you can elicit a reaction from the leadership? You've got political ties, don't you?
I do.
You might be able to flex something. Get him to talk.
Are they interested in rare parts?
Rare parts? What? Parts to what?
Hags?
Hags? What? What are you talking about?
Fingers.
Huh? Oh, hags. Oh, sure. I mean, yeah, you could probably flex that too. You want to sell something to them?
All right. Well, I have feet.
Why do you have what? What do you have?
Why do you,
Azir, how much did you take off
Azir.
of that thing?
Azir, what did you?
Azir, why do you have the feet?
Azir, if I had to explain to your dad, what the fuck?
He's my uncle.
Dad, uncle, I don't care. I don't want to have to explain to him.
You don't have to explain anything.
Okay.
He's just
If-
in defeat.
If we do explain, they probably won't be for much longer.
Anyway,
Your uncle that ways.
listen. I can only be a part of these 3 missions. Or these 3 little adventures. You can check out the mansion. See if you can dig around for clues there. You can try and find something from the guild hall.
And also try
Or
and
you can
find-
try and abduct one of these little venture parties that like to go out for bar hopping on these weekends.
and we can find any anything that'll give you guys a chance to step in Or
I
give the guild
need
a reason.
serious. I need documentation is the problem. It's not just word of mouth stuff that I need.
Oh, I know. I'll find it.
All right. So you guys have basically those three options. You guys can try and do a side option, but essentially Paladin Dance can only effectively work with those three that he's given you, just simply because they're going to have the ones that have the most ability for him to move the order, to move that way. So if you guys want to take these on, these are what he can offer you in terms of going about it.
You fellas want to go to the source of the problem?
The mansion is also owned by the guild leader. That I should have said his name.
We can request a meeting with the head of the mansion.
Okay.
Would they have a reason to see us? The
They'd
leader
have
of
a
the
reason to see me.
A trade interest. Yes.
If you have a certain amount of gold that you can make it so that it's worth his while, by all means.
We also have a reputation with a trader here with a caravan that could use some help. Unless Lloyd isn't that
I can
that'd be
secure an
good.
audience with a local noble if needed. This is a position of privilege passive acquired by being a noble on the character sheet.
We get it, you're a noble.
I know. I'm going
Well,
to use
so
it.
actually really
that
useful
would
in this
actually
situation.
work. Just because of that background, that would actually work with the leader of the guild because he is actually a position of power.
Is he a minor noble or?
It
It
just
wouldn't
says
matter.
noble.
It wouldn't matter. Any sort of political power that he has, it's part of it. Yeah, he has the ability. In other words,
Hillbillies.
if Hillbill Base asks, it's not really asking.
Hillbill Base, how big is your house?
You'll see it eventually.
It's just a little hut that Hillbilly lives in.
Alrighty. So do you guys want to make your way to the guild hall? And I haven't heard anything from Jeffrey and Lazar for a while.
That's all I got.
Jeffrey ain't got much.
You're
left.
along for the ride.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys want to make your way to the guild hall?
Wait, which one? The guild hall or the mansion? Or is
You
that
guys
the same
can
thing?
kind of flip that. No, they're different. They're very different, and they're not far apart, but they're enough if it's apart. You're within range of the talking, give or take.
Okay,
We're
so
gonna extend the
I
range
think-
of the talking. We're gonna extend the range of the talking stones to about like 2 miles.
I think probably our best bet is to try to get some answers out of the guild leader. So if Hillbill, if you could arrange that meeting for us.
Okay. So now you guys can go ahead and take a look at the owlbear thing.
Okay. Got it
As you
pulled
see
up.
with the owlbear, the guild hall is essentially that middle gray area, right? Or the middle kind of lime green area. As you guys approach it, it is covered by 20-foot fences on pretty much all on 3 sides. The front end is going to have a little guard post. As you guys kind of approach, you pretty much explain your business about talking to the mercenary guild, and you see on your left is 2 training fields. Each of them has a couple of newbies, and someone like a little instructor, essentially going through them about drills, talking to them. You kind of walk up to the main building, and off to the right, you can see stables. Currently, right now, they are unoccupied, and there's no one attending them. But you also have where you see the little blue markers. I know this is good for like an audience thing, but the building is very rectangular. There are windows essentially lining every single spot, except for one particular window on the eastern side is barred.
All right, Jeffrey, when you I think you should go up with Hillbill Base because you actually worked some pretty good magic on the last job.
I got you. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'll keep the dwarf in line.
If we are
Let's
to
do
be
that.
interrogating someone who we suspect has been bringing monsters into the cities, do we want an ex-paladin
I mean, an
Uh,
ex-paladin.
Jeffrey used to be a paladin, or
He is
is
a paladin.
well, yeah, okay, yeah.
He
I mean,
also
someone
doesn't
other.
really
I
look
mean,
like
okay,
an
okay.
official
So,
paladin.
like, in terms of like, he used to work for
You know,
the
I can always put
paladin
on
as a guard
my
group,
alternate
not.
disguise as Fabio that I'm
He-
able to do with my background.
He kind of is. He looks like he's homeless. So like,
This isn't what I thought this was going to be used for.
All right, I was just saying I would expect
he
the
seems like he knows what he's doing.
I would expect the guild boss just to be well informed. So
I want to
I was just
specify
saying.
this because Justin just said it. He has a skill that literally is just disguise. Straight
just-
up, it's disguise.
I could just swap into my alternate
He
personality.
also doesn't look like a normal paladin, like knight in shiny armor. He kind of is ruggedy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't mean like paladin as a class, but there's an order of paladins. It's basically
Right, and he
guards.
does not look like he's part of that order.
Right, yeah. So his armor is like he doesn't have any of the markings that the Order of the Light has, right?
So he
Because
literally
it's
looks
not
like
just paladins who work for the Order; it's also rangers and clerics and barbarians. Essentially, anyone who pledges their worship to them can work for it.
man. Literally
However,
looks like
the paladin happens to be a rank more than it is a class for them.
man. Literally looks like he could be like a hobo bodyguard for Hillville Base.
Gee,
Like
brutal.
Either way, whether he recognizes them or has heard of him before. I was just saying maybe Jeffrey not the greatest backup for this.
But what about Fabio,
I
the
believe you're
traveling
suffering
merchant?
from
Hey,
FOMO.
go ahead
Listen,
and
So
Justin.
Fabio probably.
Why wouldn't we all just
Justin?
go? This is probably a trap, so why don't we just all go?
That's all the point.
I was gonna
we
talk
should.
to the people outside.
Yeah, you can go ahead, do it.
Yeah, you guys go up to the main part, and we'll talk to the people outside. I could use a warlock's charisma.
So, what are you saying? You want me or Lloyd?
I can guarantee
both.
that you and Jeffrey don't belong in the same room.
Hey, I want everyone to roll me a perception check real quick about this.
Gotta break in these dice. That would be a 14.
12.
11.
Perception. I've got a whole 5.
Oh, where'd my dice go?
Lloyd's too
Hot
busy
SD.
arguing
I
with.
got a natural 20.
Okay.
What the fuck?
In particular, right, because of his esteemed background as a paladin, Jeffrey notices that the barred window happens to be the guildmaster's office. And quite frankly, a lot of the outside of the building hasn't been really well kept. The place seems to be a little bit in shambles, as if like they just have not really cared about it too much, like lately. So anyway, you guys are pretty much now free to use that information.
Am I the only
I
one who
was gonna
finds
say,
it
Lloyd
suspicious
is-
a noble's house is pretty run down?
It's not a noble's house. This is the guild hall.
Oh, it's not. Oh, my bad. Okay.
This is the guild
Oh, it's
hall
the
in
guild hall.
specific. The guild hall is on the his office is on the second floor, and it is the barred window area. You can see like a high back chair, and that's about all you can see really through the window. But you can kind of see that there's like a little bit of candlelight going through there. It is, however, as far as you can tell, unoccupied.
Okay, so we talked to somebody at the entrance, right?
You guys just checked in. It's just all they did was take your names, so there's no real check for you to go into the guild, like the area.
Has anyone other than those people detected us?
The people are they're pretty preoccupied with what they're doing right now.
Okay.
At the
Agree.
at the sand. They're basically little sand lots, and these guys are sparring, and they're kind of working with each other, more or less just trying to. They're practicing. It's not really like they're watching you. They can't really notice you either.
Here,
Okay.
back at him and food real quick.
A group of people, especially with a couple merchants between them, probably not an unusual occurrence for walking up into the guild hall.
Exactly.
So
One moment. Let me do some measuring.
Looking up some real sus shit on Google right now to try and help us out.
Excuse me.
Um,
Let's see. What the fuck?
alright.
Uh,
Hello?
I regret to
Um,
inform y'all. I need to be going to bed, so
okay.
Cardboard cutout.
I'm gonna have to do it.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, Lloyd is just going to have to say, it's like, hey, this is a little too crazy for me. I'm gonna go return to my car.
It's alley.
He's he's gonna go restock his shop.
Okay. All right.
So I'll see y'all next time.
See you later.
Wings.
Peace.
Okay. Hillbill Bays, since none of the people outside have detected us, is going to cast Fog Cloud
Ooh.
in that spot.
Yeah.
And then he's going to use his Glamour Weave to make it seem as though his whole body is a cloud of fog.
Ooh. Ooh.
He will then direct his party members, hey fellas, you see what I'm doing right now? Are you putting two and two together?
Yes.
Alright, stand on the other side of me from where those guys are, and they shouldn't be able to see you. We're going to try and sneak up
Do
to
we have
that
to roll
barred
stealth?
window.
Okay. I'm going to have, let's say, whoever has like the highest, who has the highest stealth roll.
Got you.
Currently, with my Glamour Weave and the Fog Cloud, I think I have like some insane stealth bonus.
No, so I'm gonna, because of what you're doing, they're gonna have advantage. But whoever has the highest stealth roll is essentially going to guide you all through because they have a little bit better of like an understanding of what's going on.
See, I just got loaded dice, so I can roll.
What is stealth skill with?
I have a +2.
+0.
The skills with Dex, you said?
Yeah.
I
I
have
have a +1.
+1. So it would be Peyton.
Oh, hot dice, hot dice, hot dice.
Okay,
Am I rolling with advantage or what?
advantage.
Got it. That would be a unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Yeah, you are fine. They have no idea what's going on. They just think it's a little fog kind of rolling in.
So the party has arrived at the window.
Okay, so you guys, so the window, as in the one
barred
that's like the, okay, the barred one.
Guys, I shouldn't have drank so much apple cider.
Sheesh. Okay, the party is now right there under. What with the unnatural 20, you guys are still not like in sight of the windows, but you guys can kind of tell on the inside is about 12 people, right? 12 mercenaries, and there's obviously patrons of like the bar that's in there. As people, there are meeting tables set up, and there are the different mercenary groups. They're all kind of explaining to them how the contracts are going to work out, and they roughly kind of go in about groups of 4, like I was saying before,
And they're all
and they're kind
inside
of breaking
that.
down the contracts.
They're inside of the barred window.
No, not in the barred window. The barred window is on the 2nd floor. You guys are looking into the 1st floor. So
Wait, our
you
guy
guys-
with the ladders just left.
we're gonna say, don't you guys have rope?
Jeffrey probably does, considering
Hey,
his
look
character.
here. No, Jeffrey does not have rope.
How does
Actually,
a
wait, hold
racist not have rope?
Jeffrey has a priest pack. Jeffrey doesn't know what's in a priest pack. Jeffrey gotta see what's inside his priest pack real quick.
We're gonna say, just for the sake,
It's
okay.
well, that's the
They-
thing. It's got a
You guys can give me one person can give me a DC
Jeffrey does not have rope inside his priest pack.
13 or 14, because this isn't a really like hard deal. You guys could, I guess you could boost each other.
Wait, can I use strength
Stand on
for
top
it?
of each other.
Should I
It'd
use
be
strength for it?
acrobatic. It would be acrobatics.
Acrobatics. What about athletics helping them up? For an assist?
No, it'd be I mean, it'd be more or less. It'd
'Cause,
be
like,
more or
I'm-
less
like, I'm
acrobatics
sprint-
because you're trying to like
I'm not trying to flip up there. I'm just trying to like do a pull up, my guy.
take one person. Whoever's gonna climb needs to do an acrobatics roll. Whoever's going to lift needs to do an athletics roll.
I'll do athletics.
And if as long as one of those breaks 14, 13 or 14, we're
Hey,
gonna say.
Blaze, can your
I got
acid
a
melt metal?
16 because I have a +6.
I suppose it could.
All right, I say we send you up there to scout things out, and if needed, I need you to remove that grate off that window.
Wait, should I go up there then, since I have to break the grate?
He can
No,
acid
that's basic.
All right, we'll send
Okay.
Jeffrey up there to break the grate.
it.
All right. Put me up
He's
there.
strong. He's strong.
I literally have acid.
Oh. Yeah, go up. So I'm gonna assist you up. I got a 16.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you hoist Blazahar up, and he is now basically at the window. So here's the deal, though. You need to find some way to cover this window so that you guys aren't making any. Well, actually, no. Never mind. Forget it. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. You guys are at the second floor window. So go ahead and Costa, are you going to burn this acid grate off?
Let's see what's going on
Alright.
in there first.
Yeah.
Should I roll a perception check or?
Quite frankly, you're literally looking into this. It's an office. There is no one in there.
Okay.
There's no reason for you to roll. That's kind of stupid.
Okay, then.
So no, the office is clear.
What does he see?
As
there's
far as you can
nothing in
tell,
here, it's just an empty office.
as far as you can tell from the outside, you're pretty much just peering in from an office window. Like, it's not really easy to tell what's going on. Okay, so so you can do two options. You can try and do a strength roll, or you can burn your acid breath for the day, right? And as long as how much damage does the acid breath do?
The acid breath does. Oh wait, hang on.
Try
Really
not to
wrote
drip
this
it on
down,
his
no?
ear.
I mean, his ear is gonna be. I mean, I
If
guess,
anyone's getting it dripped on, it's gonna probably be Jeffrey.
Jesus.
The man hates me for no reason. Let's see.
Oh, there's a reason.
Not good. One.
Grayson.
Jeez, shut the fuck up.
Just don't be different.
All right. So my acid breath. Let's see. On a failed save, it does 2d6 damage.
Okay. So assume this is a successful save. Roll your damage against the. Roll your damage against the thing.
That would be 7 damage.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks pretty messed up, but now it's not quite what you need it to do. Then, so what you need to do is you're going to need to attack it, right? I need you to roll a stealth roll to see how well you do against this attack roll. Right? So go ahead and okay.
That'd be 12, and I have +1 to stealth, so 13.
That passes. Okay, you're good. So you're going to have to so now roll your damage for whatever you're going to hit it with.
Roll damage on a window.
I mean, I feel like it would be a little silly if I were to just hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
No, I mean go for it. If that's like you need to get a certain amount of damage in order for this to pass. So
Aren't we stealth here? I feel like
Eldritch Blast doesn't really
kind
make
of.
any noise.
I feel like you'd see it though.
That's why he rolled the stealth roll. Is that this is the stealth for that
Okay.
damage that he's gonna do.
All right, so then we'll.
No one is on this side of the building. The only people who can see you are the ones in the lower lot. And they can't even see you right now. But that's what they rolled the stealth roll for.
Well, that's 13 damage from my.
Yeah,
Eldritch
no, you
Blast
are
on the-
fine.
on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
window.
You're fine. The window, you knock off, you like basically break the bars off, and it is just quiet enough that they can drop it down to the other guys, and you have the option that you can either pull them into there or you can just kind of do it on your own.
Who's holding me up right now? Azir?
Yeah.
No, you're not being held up at all. You're on like a little windowsill.
Yeah,
like,
it's just you up.
So it's a two-story building, and the second level has like a little bar outside of the windows that kind of is the support structures. So you can be standing on that.
Okay, so then. Okay, hell, let me do some character. Alright, guys, I got the windows open. Who wants to come over here?
Take one of the
I can
beefy
take
boys
anytime.
with you.
Hillbill, I want to help you up, but you're bigger than me.
No, I'm staying out here, feller.
All right, then I guess you and Jeffrey are staying out here because I'm not pulling Jeffrey up here. Azir, get up here.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a secret choice between only Azir and Hillbill.
So what?
That was a secret choice between only the two of them.
Yeah.
Jeffrey didn't have a choice in that. All right, so now I guess Azir and I are inside the office. Or do you want about to say? I don't know if you want us to roll anything or
So
see if we can
you guys are
clumsily
gonna be-
fuck up.
No, you guys are going to have a set amount of rolls in order to basically rifle through the office. So what you're going to be seeing is you see a big door. It's a double door, essentially facing directly past the window. What you guys are behind right now is a big, tall office chair, and then there is a desk in front of that office chair. There are a total of 4 bookshelves, 2 on each side of you, and then 2 that are adjacent to the doors. Right, the desk has a couple of ornate things as well as a lot of books. Essentially, these are like ledgers and things that you can kind of take a look through if you decide to. But there is just a lot of file work and paperwork inside of this office right now, so you would have to work through.
So investigation?
Yes, this would be investigation.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
What's that skill off of?
Intelligence.
Yeah, it'd be intelligence.
Oh, I'm good at this.
Oh, I'm glad one of us is. So we're both rolling d20 right now.
Right. And then I need Jeffrey and
So,
Hillbill Bays to do a perception check.
No, just tell me when to roll. Ah,
No, go ahead and roll.
Oh.
I got it 16 because it's a +2.
14 perception.
Okay, so Hillbill Bays notices through the window that someone is coming out from the kitchen. Right, this is a larger guy, and what you kind of see through his profile is that he is the guild master. He is kind of coming out from the kitchen. He's going around. He's talking to people. He's kind of doing his rounds, and Hillbill Bays kind of realizes that he's kind of making his way to go back up to the office pretty soon.
Okay. Hillbill Bays
so-
uses the stone to communicate that to Blaze.
Peyton, what was your roll?
16?
16. Okay. Okay, so that didn't go. You guys have roughly 2 more rolls to make this. That
16
made it.
didn't make it?
Yeah, I didn't make it.
The fuck?
Yeah. Your roll has been
I
reduced.
kind of gotta let Peyton do this because unless I get a natural 20, I'm not getting anything. I have a
No,
minus
you
one
guys'
in
rolls are separate. You guys
investigation.
are both looking at the same time.
Wait, my roll was.
Well, all right, my
reduced?
first roll was 4 minus 1, so
Okay.
I see papers. That's it.
Okay.
So 15 +2?
Okay. You have 1 more roll to make it.
Hot dice.
Got an 18 minus 1.
18.
So 17.
Costa.
Oh yeah, but that's minus 1 because I have
Okay.
a minus 1 in my intelligence.
How did
Costa
he-
made the Costa just made the check.
How did he make it? I did.
No. So what happened is that I set it at a DC of 20. Every time that you got above a 15, I was going to reduce it by 1
Should I roll
because you
against
guys had
that or no?
worked in the same ways, right? So you guys have made it just enough. Costa looks through the desk and he finds a little button that kind of switches something forward, right? The little area, essentially, if it was a new style desk, it would have popped out like a keyboard tray. Instead, it just pushes forward a key. Now,
Oh, wait, hold up. Has Hillbill Bays already relayed the information to me?
yes,
Yes.
he knows. You know.
Okay.
You
Hillbill
guys
Bays
have
is
about-
keeping an eye on him.
You guys have about 10 seconds in order to figure out what you want to do. 10, 9,
Hey, Hillbill,
eight,
can you distract him
7.
for a moment?
6,
Sure, I'll make a
5.
distraction.
4.
I
Hillbill
try and
Bays,
slam in the desk
2.
and grab it.
Hillbill Bays cast
One.
Shatter to
I go,
shatter the
so-
windows on the front of the
hold on,
building.
and then at the 5, I said I wanted to like.
Oh, you shatter the windows?
Well, what was
You
his
shatter
ear
the
saying?
windows?
What was
Okay,
his
well,
ear
it's
saying?
So much
That.
happened. We were under a countdown.
So you
yeah,
said
Peyton,
that
what'd you
it
say?
kind of pushes in, right? And I have to. It's like a keyhole.
No. All that happened was like a key popped out from like one of the desks, like a little hidden compartment. And this key is like, it's got essential little decorations on it, but it's nothing too fancy. But it's definitely something that he was trying to keep hidden in particular.
So I grab the key. So
Okay.
I actually have something really good for this. Can I? Okay, I definitely pocket that fucking key, and I like slide
Okay.
it back. I like try and hide the desk as it was. Fuck. And then we don't really see any safe or anything, right?
There's nothing in the room that you've seen so far. None of your checks would have found this out.
Okay. I was trying to like say this. I'm just gonna like say, all right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay. So
Let's jump out the window.
okay, so you guys leave, right?
I definitely have the key though.
Okay.
Or actually, hold up.
Did you grab any papers?
Can I? Yeah. I would assume that he
You
grabbed
guys
papers.
I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to tell me exactly what you do, and then you're gonna run out of time. 5,
So hold on, wait. Did
4,
we? I have a question for
3,
you.
2, what?
Did we find any important looking papers? All you said we found was a key.
Essentially, I mean, you can grab something, and you better like it's what I described to you. I was in the room.
So I grabbed the key and then like a bunch of things that seemed important and like files.
Where
that I
did you
found
grab them?
From the desk.
Okay, the desk. All right, cool. So, roll a d20.
Both of us, or just Peyton?
Just Peyton, because he's the one who grabbed it.
Wait, what do you want? Like dex or
It doesn't matter. Luck.
16?
That's good. Okay, good. Go ahead. All right. So you guys jump out the window, right? Is there anything else that you guys want to do on your way out?
Wait, hold on. What I'm gonna do real quick is
Close the
create
window.
no, hold on. Create a non-magical trinket or an illusionary image that can fit in your hand and lasts until so it lasts up to 1 hour, and I'm just gonna set it where I'm gonna mimic the key.
Okay.
I set it there.
Yeah.
For precipitation. I set it there. I take the real key.
Okay.
And just put it,
I have a
like,
question about the windows. Did they have a grate on the outside and they actually had like blinders or something on the inside, like actual like how were these windows? Or was it just the grate on the outside that I melted off?
There's the blinders, but the blinders were open, so you guys didn't have to move those. But the grate is off.
Okay, so then as I jump out the window, I use my tail to close the blinders. Because the grate's on the outside, and that'd be pretty obvious if it was gone that someone was in there. So
I learned this from a friend I know named Sly Cooper.
So you guys drop off. So you guys are out, right?
we're out, and I close the blinders with my tail on the way out.
Okay. You guys are outside of the area, and as you guys were like dropping off, the door opens, right? And it's the guildmaster going in, and he's going around. And he kind of notices that the ledger isn't there, but he's not really too worried about it. He kind of checks in, and nothing happens at all. So you guys are just kind of back in, right? So you guys are now outside of the guild hall. So you guys have the option of whatever you want to do.
Let's go.
Right
Alright, so
now-
first high five
now
is
you're
here.
set.
That was flawless.
Shall we leave,
I don't want
gentlemen?
to attract any attention. Just like a fist bump. Just like a fist bump. I don't want to
Yeah,
create.
fist bump. You
No,
just see my
it's like the
tail
COVID
come
elbow,
curled
but
up
no,
to fist bump you.
It's like the COVID elbow. Like
Jesus.
No, I don't even use my hands. I literally just use my tail to be like, yeah.
no, it's like
Okay.
Jeffrey looks at that. It's like I lose all respect for you. For me,
Jesus.
fist bumping someone.
Listen here, you little shit.
Okay.
That's all I have to
So-
say.
All right. What's the plan here now?
Shall we leave the way we came?
Let's GTFO with our gas cloud.
Okay. Yo, Blaze, can you help assist with making some more gas?
Okay.
Oh,
So
I
you guys
got
walk
you.
out to the guard post, right? And you guys go to check out. You guys have the option in order to talk to them about the checkout or like what happened here, and just you know what, we're not even gonna have you guys roll for anything here. It'd be stupid. So, what do you guys do now? You guys have the key.
Looks like we gotta figure out what this key goes to.
Probably a save.
For some
Yeah,
reason, the
no, no,
gods
no.
were pretty prompt about us not giving us time to figure it out. Can I
The-
roll a? Actually, I want to see if I can like determine like what like if the key has. I don't have a detect magic spell, but I have Arcana. Never mind.
Are there any runes or markings on the key?
There isn't really anything too notable about the key, other than that it is a very strange looking lock. Like this is a very weird looking that you're kind of noticing on. It's not like the usual tumbler set. This is almost like a press piece. You need to press it into something, and it would. That's how it would unlock.
Hmm.
And it's shaped like a cross with too many side like cross pieces. You know, like a T, but there's like 4 more of those T's.
Interesting.
So
We can
you guys
probably
pretty
take
much have
this
the floor.
to the paladins to see if they do anything. Actually, Jeffrey, does this look like any? Do we go to anything associated with
Let's get
church?
out of the guild grounds.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we left
Get out
already.
of here.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can.
So we
yeah,
go past the guards. We're outside the guild
Yeah.
grounds. Oh, I just deleted his ear.
So wait, what was the point of those two
Anyway.
buildings off to the side with the skull and loot bags?
I'm
They
sure
were
they would have
training
been
grounds.
fights.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm gonna go grab my food real quick.
Oh boy. Well, we have some files and we have a strange key.
I think we should take a look at those files.
What say we go back to Dan's?
Well, hold up. That key doesn't seem like it's enough to really do anything. We don't
But
even
the
know what it
files
goes
might
to.
have something. I mean, if this has nothing, we can always check other locations and bring Dan's along with us.
Fair enough.
We already have one really racist paladin, and I don't want to risk another.
out of context. What made you think Dance is a racist?
I said I don't want to risk one. I don't know. He told me to shut up. That's what he did.
He told you to shut up because you were being rude.
I wasn't being rude.
Uh-huh.
I'm
I
considered
see.
polite from my people.
I'd say it would be wise to at least consult Dan's before going to any other destination and possibly bring him along. Because he did say he would be helping us with this in person.
I guess that works, yeah.
Dungeon Master.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna wait for Peyton to be ready, but I guess. Okay.
Unless
So-
it's me.
Are you ready? Okay, cool. So you guys make your way back to. He gave you an address that that you guys can locate him at. He is just going to be there throughout the night, right? He is essentially chilling outside. This is his little apartment estate, but he's outside on a bench as you guys approach. And you guys, if you want to talk to him, you can. So he kind of sees you guys approaching, and he just says like, "Hey, oh, you guys are back a little bit faster than I was expecting, but okay. Oh, you guys find anything at the what did you say, the guild hall that you were going to?"
We found out.
Yeah, we found a couple documents. Michael, tell me what documents I was able to pick up.
You picked up their transaction ledger, but this particular ledger has interesting arrangements, I guess, placed on it. These arrangements aren't usual movement, but no form of terminology is being used as you're looking through them. That seems to indicate, I guess, nefarious activities that you guys are looking for. Definitely something strange is going on, but there's a lot of payments for alchemical supplies that are going to his estate in particular. This is almost like his ledger, his checkbook that you've picked up.
Let me see.
Okay. So, okay. So I basically what he's looking at these documents. He's just like, okay. He's comparing them to his notes over the next hour. This seems to be more like a personal logbook. It's definitely moving guild funds, but it's nothing really outside of the. I mean, sure, he's I guess embellishing because these numbers here are different than these numbers here, and these are the same movements that he paid for versus what he was telling us he paid for.
I also showed him the key earlier.
But this is only good enough for me to bring.
Is
Stole
this
a key
enough to
off of
get
him?
a audit performed?
Yeah, this is good enough to get an audit, but that's not going to happen for another week. I can't move on him, essentially.
What about the key? Have you seen anything similar?
I mean, it's a big key. He's kind of flipping it around. Back in my adventuring days, the only thing I could imagine this would be to is
Oh, that's true, Dance.
quite frankly, large safe doors. The amount of mechanism that this key would move versus what it would actually be able to push, probably would need to be larger than than a little safe that you would store your little precious items in. Right? I don't know. Only place I can think of would be his house.
Then,
I might gotta go back.
it makes sense to see if we can find where that key goes.
All right. Well, so do you guys move off to the house then, or how do you want to do this? Because he gives you directions to the house, and you have that as an option if you want to do that.
Will Dan's be joining us?
Dance cannot join you, so he just kind of explains as before that essentially any action that I'm a part of has to be a legal action. I can't just join in. If I do, it has to be something that is like incriminating enough that I can intervene.
Out of context, that just sounds like really little bitch energy to me, but.
I mean, he is a paladin. He has to have he has certain things that he's only allowed to do. He has a process. He's kind of breaking process by giving you all this shit. Okay, so you guys have two options. You can either there's still the mercenary groups that are outside, and more or less, so Alan Dance essentially explains this to you guys. So here's the deal. I can't go to the mansion with you, but if you wanted to go and take on some of these little mercenary people, I can definitely do that. I could definitely be around that area when that happens.
I'm munching on some M&Ms.
Okay.
My bad. Well, I don't know if we should go into the mansion if we're short a man. So,
It's pretty lightly guarded, quite frankly. It's nothing you. I mean, obviously it's breaking and entering. I don't really condone that, but these are trying times.
I shall ask our local Jeffrey. I shall consult the smartest man I know.
Smartest man you know has got 5 intelligence. That is. But I mean, I'm always down for. Wait, this fellow, this house we might be breaking into. Unrelated. What race is he? Was this
Human.
established human.
Oh yeah, that's really unrelated.
I don't know, guys. I think we might be barking up the wrong tree. We can go take a look though.
Well, Hillbill, I'm behind you on this one.
Okay. Let's head to the mansion.
Okay, so you guys are approaching this mansion, and what you're kind of seeing, it doesn't have necessarily a whole lot of land, There are neighboring areas, but it is a very quiet street. He's kind of at the end of a cul-de-sac setup area. He has a front gate. The gate is pretty much no bigger than 5 feet high, and he has it set up that he has like hedges kind of around the fence areas as well. He has 2 floors to this mansion, or it's a estate, I guess, more so. And let's see, and a pretty far open-esque lawn.
Is it okay that I'm erasing the other owlbear stuff?
Yeah, that's fine. So we can go ahead and do it. We can use this as the name.
But this can still be the mansion.
Sure. That works.
Okay. So we have hedges along the front. Set the scene.
So what I can go ahead and do is, let's just say this is the property line. And this is like, anywhere that the green is, this is the fence line. And honestly, it's quite frankly a very well manicured lawn. Like he's pretty much rolling it if he's having this kind of stuff, especially in this day and age. But these are essentially just set up as privacy hedges. They're not really meant to keep somebody out, so it's very easy for you guys to just kind of go ahead and cross it.
Any, structures of note? Any patrols in the lawn?
The only thing that you guys have been able to actually, go ahead and roll me a perception.
Okay.
10.
No, we're all rolling.
Yes.
I thought. Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
That's
So-
a 19 for me.
So there is like a patrolling guard. He's just kind of going around the area. He's nothing. He definitely looks very well equipped, right? He's from the mercenary guild. You can see the insignias on him, but he is rolling around the. He's kind of just rolling around the place, not really doing a whole lot.
Where exactly is he?
He right now has just rounded the corner from the right side, and he's going back to the backyard. And in your notes of Paladin Dance, he makes essentially a 4-minute rounds. So it takes him about 4 minutes in order to cross around the entire property. So he is, I would say, about here, coming back
Towards the front?
toward the back, going back. So like this way.
Okay.
And right now he is, as he's heading back, you guys pretty much have the scene if you need to.
Is his ear back?
He's the one who rolled.
Okay.
I'm just inconsistent meeting.
Do we just want to walk through the front door?
I don't see another way.
Okay.
Okay.
As they approach, Hillbilly
All right.
Bays will use thaumaturgy to attempt to swing an unlocked door open. Is the door unlocked?
An unlocked door?
Yes.
What is it specific?
Has to be
To-
unlocked.
No. But does it only say door?
Door or window.
Okay. And does it say you have to target a specific thing?
Yeah.
Okay. The door is locked.
Okay. Hillbilly Bays will then attempt to use it on a window.
You need to roll a stealth roll before you do that. Or does it make noise?
It doesn't say that in the description. Let's
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
I mean, I can make it make noise.
Okay. So yeah, if it just activates on its own, we're gonna say that it didn't make noise on the door, but yes, one of the windows does open.
Okay, it does say that it makes it slam.
Oh, it slams open?
To fly open or slam shut. Okay, so it doesn't slam open, it flies open, whatever that means.
Roll. Okay, we're gonna say it made a slight noise. You're going to roll with advantage, and I need you to. Okay, let me see. You need to roll a DC 12 with advantage. A 12 or higher.
Oh, on a d20.
Yep.
Okay, 16 and 9. I take the 16.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you guys are good. He did not notice. He's just going to the back.
Okay, so
He's just still kind of continuing on his way.
the
The window
red
is
one
open.
is
You
the
guys are
open.
good to go.
Anyone
You
want to
guys-
check inside before we climb in?
I mean, I can.
Okay, Azir walks up to the window.
It is just an empty room. There's nothing here.
What are we
This is
looking at,
basically
Azir?
just a house.
Azir?
There's nothing up there.
Alrighty.
What do you guys do? Do you guys climb in?
I'll leave that up to the guy that just looked in.
Yup.
Alright, so Azir climbs in.
Okay. So you guys have just basically entered in. The only room that was available was a living room that was if you are looking at the house, to the right.
Does anyone want to stay outside?
Jeffrey, hold the fort outside.
Just
Okay.
watch out for the guard.
Jeffrey, I think you should go inside.
Jeffrey,
I'll
let's
stay.
hear what lizard man thinks.
I'm going to
Yeah, and I don't
start.
care what you think.
Man, lizard thing.
I'm a dragonborn, you racist bastard.
Okay.
So you were born. That's how you come out of the lab.
Okay, so listen up. You guys have a basic understanding of how this house is structured. To the front right of the house is going to be the living room that you guys just entered in. To the left side is going to be another kind of little den area, and then there is a center staircase. In the back right is going to be kind of like a kitchen, then more of a family room-esque style is going to be to the left of that kitchen. To the very far left is going to be a sort of a master bedroom type area.
And this is just the first floor, right?
This is just the first floor. So you guys can go ahead and start like kind of inspecting around. Where do you guys want to go?
The circle in the middle is going to be the stairway.
Where would you guys like to go?
Oh, well, first we got to go into the hallway, right?
Yeah, sure.
What'd you say the other room was? There's the kitchen,
It's a den, kitchen, living room, and a master bedroom in the back.
den. So we'll put D for den. We're in the living room currently. What'd you say
Yes.
the other front room was?
The other front room was this is the den living room, which is the living room you guys went into.
Yeah.
So the kitchen and then the master bedroom, and then that's pretty much what you guys know of on the first floor.
I'll just-
There's
Everything is a
bathroom
very
on the opposite
open
side,
floor
there's not.
plan, so when you guys open this up, you guys just see supporting pillars and then the top floor.
Okay.
Okay. So
Laser Har, you want to take a trip to the kitchen? Figure you might have the munchies.
So-
that doesn't really have that effect on me, but sure. I could go for a drink.
Jeffrey,
guys
please don't
know
get
that
spotted by
the-
the guard.
you guys need to know that it takes the guard roughly a minute for him to check around each side. With it taking a minute, you guys have a minute in order to check. So in other words, you guys need to go into a room and then check and roll perception. I'm going to say it's going to take you about, say, 20 seconds it takes you 20 seconds in order to go into a room, do a full perception check, or if you guys want to use something,
Hold up, out of character. We've done a rest, right? Like, we should all be at full health?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Hillbilly Bays wants to do a perception check in the current room.
Current room? Okay. Go ahead.
10.
Then, as far as you know, this is just a regular old living room. There is nothing here.
Okay. Hillbilly Bays then ventures to the kitchen.
Okay. All right, and then I'm going to add another couple of seconds here. All right. Anyone else want to go somewhere else?
Maybe should Jeffrey be standing a little further back? You know, a little. You know, there's guards walking around out here, right?
Yeah.
Jeffrey thinks he might, watch from the road. But
Oh,
Jeffrey
you're
does
gonna
not
run.
have a communication stone.
Uh,
Does
Jeffrey
Jeffrey have
probably
it?
should have had one. But Jeffrey does not.
Jeffrey,
Jeffrey
Jeffrey
Now he
probably
thinks
shouldn't have
he
stayed
has it,
outside.
and no, it's like he
Okay.
goes and finds a rock and he's just talking into it. The
He's
entire
Talking to
time.
a rock. Do
Roll
you
what
read
you guys.
me?
Roll what you want to. Okay. So what do you want to do?
How many guards are outside? I forgot. Is it just the one?
So far, there's only the one that you guys know about.
Jeffrey stays put.
Okay. All right.
Jeffrey's gonna use
Alright.
persuasion later.
Okay.
Exactly.
Azir and Costa, you guys need to decide what you want to do now.
Look for Volt.
Cool. This room is already. Okay. So what do you want to do? Do you want to roll in here, or do you want to roll somewhere else?
Is there a basement?
Nope.
Where would a
I
vault
thought I
be?
was
Where would
going
the
with
basement
the Hillbill Bays into the kitchen.
Oh, I guess you're in the kitchen with.
You can decide to. You didn't. You need to say. You just need to tell me.
be?
Yeah, no, I said it in character when he asked. I was like, yeah, let's
Oh,
go.
sorry, we didn't hear that.
Is there a study here?
Not that you've seen so far.
That might be on the
We
second
progress?
floor.
Yeah. I mean, maybe a safe's upstairs.
Where does Azir go?
Upstairs.
Okay, Azir goes
Upstairs?
upstairs.
Okay. So this little thing that I'm going to draw here, this is going to be completely separate. It's just going to be for the upstairs. So we're just going to move your character off to this little side area. Okay. This is not part of the outside. This side here. This is going to be the
beautiful.
upstairs. You're going to have
Jeffrey's just out there on the road talking to a stone.
a red room
I
there,
think Jeffrey's still outside the house.
a red room there, room there, and a room there. And like that. Okay. So you guys have a pretty similar setting to the what's up and downstairs, but these are all rooms. So you guys are in the center area. All of these rooms are fairly nondescript, so it's kind of hard in order to say where they are, but you have the option in order to look through them. So go ahead. What do you want to do? You've pretty much climbed the stairs. You have an option to go into a room and then check it out.
I peek into a room.
Which one?
Okay.
What was this one doing?
This
Huh?
one. He peeks into the front left room.
Front left. Okay. So go ahead and roll perception first.
17.
17. Okay. The room is empty. Like it is completely empty, and you know this for a fact.
I apparently have evaluated this room at such a high scale. I feel like a 17, rated 1 through 20. And
Okay.
it is, in fact, blank.
Okay.
I tell
All right.
that
Cool.
to
So
Hillbill
now we're
Boys.
gonna go to Hillbill Bays and Blazehar.
I guess I'll roll a perception check in the kitchen.
Okay.
That'd be a 14.
Or as you can tell, it's a kitchen.
What
There is
the fuck?
nothing. There's
What
nothing
are
to
these
do.
rolls we
tell
have
it's
to
the
beat?
kitchen.
20?
I mean, yeah. Look.
Hillbill Bays opens the refrigerator and rolls perception.
Hold up. Do they actually have fridges at this point in time?
It has like a little frost elemental in a steel cabinet, and it just happens to be like keeping things chilled. He's got an old tuna sandwich in there, dude.
Is there any beer? Hillbill, is there any beer in there?
Look, dude, I just rolled perception.
You roll your perception.
16.
16. He's definitely got beer in there. All right, is that all you're looking at?
What else is in
I
the
think-
fridge?
He's just looking.
I'm just taking a peek.
Essentially, I mean, like it's a pretty stocked fridge. This guy likes to eat. This was not a slim man that you saw at the guild. He likes to keep it like pretty stocked up.
Hillbill Bays takes the beer, puts it into his bag, and tosses some cheese to Blazehar.
Okay, wonderful.
I didn't ask for cheese.
You're eating it.
Add
Michael-
like 4 bottles of beer to your bucket.
Michael, is there a bathroom upstairs?
Not exactly. No, everything would be on the main floor, especially because they don't. I mean, they have plumbing, but it's not like the most flushed out system. So it's gonna be.
Azir just
Yeah,
has
it's
to
gonna be on the
piss.
first floor.
Azir just has to piss. He's drank a lot of apple cider.
Okay, then go back down. Or it's not your turn yet.
that
So
empty
it's going to
room?
be Jeffrey's turn. Jeffrey, you have a little bit of time in order to say what you want to do.
No, that empty room he makes use.
Yeah,
He's
Jeffrey,
peas in it.
can Jeffrey just look around, see what's happening? Jeffrey able to.
Where do you want to go?
Jeffrey is okay. Does Jeffrey know that guard is getting closer?
Yeah, you have a pretty good understanding that by the time that he hits 3 minutes, he'll have made one. Like he'll be coming around to you. You're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, we're play a little cat and mouse here then, huh?
Oh God.
Wait, don't you want to close the window before you do that?
I thought you already closed it.
No, he's already moved. He's already moved.
God damn it.
Is that your action?
Why did we leave Jeffrey
Sure, bro.
outside?
Hey, listen. They
I
just-
I
need
tried to
some
get
air.
him to go in.
Man tried using a talking stone with just a regular rock.
Hey, I didn't know. The
Okay.
bros- the
Just he put his character so well.
big sword don't work, man. I mean.
Okay,
you know.
so
All I know is
Jeffrey
big
has run
sword.
around the building. Okay, so that is Jeffrey's turn. You guys are going to be able to. Let's say we're going to add another 10 seconds to that. All right, so it is now back to the top. Azir, you are good to go. What do you want? Azir,
Yes.
what do you want to do?
After pissing in the big room.
It's downstairs. You just pissed into an empty room.
Yeah. It's not empty anymore.
Okay.
It's not empty anymore. Anyway, so I go over to the second.
The second room.
And I peek in.
Roll a perception check.
My God.
Roll a perception.
Another fucking 17.
17. Okay, there's a kid in there.
Oh.
So
Just
there's a
waiting for
child
them
in there's a child in that room, right?
Nah, that's not enough to be
No
be held against as collateral.
No witnesses.
That's not enough to be
So-
held collateral.
So you have an option. You can
Kill the kid.
leave the door. You can leave the door alone. I will, or you could, or what do you want to do?
And it's not in Azir's character to kidnap a child.
Jesus Christ!
Just kill it.
No, what the fuck? No.
What race is it?
Listen,
I shall raise you as my own.
Jesus Christ! Peyton,
No,
what do you want to do?
I peek at the other one.
Oh, you want to go to another room? You just want to look at that one?
Yeah, I don't think the kid has anything to do with the safe.
Okay. So you can go ahead and roll and go to that room then.
18.
18. Okay. This is an observatory.
I
Okay.
really think that
Yep.
this.
That little room is an observatory. So this has a couple of little like star maps, some pieces of information such as like the current area of the stars, as well as basically like telescopes and some of like very Galileo-esque measuring devices.
This guy probably believes the Earth isn't flat. One of those freaking.
As if you guys aren't on a tabletop map. This is crazy. Great
Yeah,
owl bear god in the sky doesn't create what we do.
this guy clearly isn't a member of the church. Heresy.
Heresy. Exactly. Okay,
Freaking
so
round earther.
right now you've because you went to the kids' room, you were pretty much out of a turn, so it is going to be Abe's turn. He'll build 8.
Let's see.
I need to draw
What to do in the
Right.
kitchen?
there.
Hillbillies also checks the spice cabinets and takes some spices.
My God, you're just robbing him.
What are you
And-
British?
Do you think that? Hey,
I'm
Hillbilly,
just
do you
gonna
think
say
he's
you-
gonna find this is gonna help
I
us or
mean,
something,
like-
or like
He doesn't cook very much on his own, so he has like salt and pepper and like paprika. But
That's boring.
yeah, I mean, like he's a rich dude. Like he's a rich dude.
I figured there'd be like herbs and
Biggest place-
spices.
Not really anything crazy. I mean, just
Okay.
like basic seasoning.
Well, never mind. The Hillbilly Base just moves to the den.
Does
Den?
Hillbillies not have a lot of spices for a rich person?
Hillbilly Base moves to the den with his beer, and he is happy. And he does a
Okay.
perception check.
Okay.
What was that fifth
What
room?
is your
What's the L
perception?
stand for?
Is he cracking a cold one inside of a house?
What is your
It's
perception?
12.
Oh, 12?
Yeah.
No, this looks like a den. This is just a couple of statues off in the corners, bookcases around, a little fireplace, and the fireplace seems to be some sort of like enchanted thing, so it's not like an actual fireplace, but that's really about all you know.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the room?
No, you are alone.
Hillbilly Base sits in one of the chairs in front of the fireplace and cracks open a beer.
All right, and Costa.
What's the O? What's the O stand for the rooms on
Just
Owlbear?
O for other.
That
Oh.
was just another like den living room kind of deal. It's just another like undescript family room.
I gotta take this call real quick.
With a curious nature, Blazerhar looks around for where Hillbilly Bays went, and happens to find him in the den drinking a beer, and
Okay.
he's just kind of like, what you doing there, bud?
I'm relaxing, fella. I haven't slept yet.
Yeah, none of us have, but like, we're kind of not supposed to be in here.
Hey, this old man knows comfort when he sees it.
Oh no.
I feel like this might end badly.
Well, just tell me what you find. You know where to find me.
Holy shit.
Fine, I guess I'll go check the other room. So I'll move to the I guess the master bedroom. Is that what that one is?
Yep. Okay.
Alright, so I'll roll there, and I guess, or I'll move there, and I guess I'll do a perception check in that room.
Okay. What is your perception?
10.
10? Okay. In the master bedroom, you kind of discover that there is another room in the back there. And that room is a private study. And that is kind of in the back here.
Is that this bit right here? Oh, it's back there.
Nope.
Okay.
That little cutoff right there is a bathroom.
Oh, okay. Private study. So
The
can I
bathroom that is
investigate the
your
private
didn't use.
study?
You know what? I'll say yeah. You have enough time in order to go into there.
Okay. You want me to roll perception again? See what I can find, or
Yeah, go ahead.
that'll be a 16.
16?
Yep.
Okay. So you don't you notice that there's something kind of weird around the statue that's kind of in there, but you don't really but you're still like trying to find it. But in that time, the guard is going to move. Actually, no, this is now I guess it's Jeffrey's turn. Yeah. Jeffrey, you have what is your turn?
Jeffrey's just gonna be a little bored out here by himself. He's gonna be like, I wonder. He's just gonna use divine sense.
What does divine sense do?
It's just if there's evil near me, it'll smell really bad. If there's angelic things near me, it's gonna sound heavenly in my ears.
So he takes a deep breath.
Pretty much, it's like same thing smells suspicious.
It's very faint.
Hmm.
It's coming from inside the house.
That's,
Soup. It is so faint.
Oh, hope it gets Blazahar.
Wait,
Okay,
what
the
did-
guard is
what did
going to
he
make
do?
his the guard is going to make his turn. Okay, the guard is going to roll. He is now going to be in front of the house. And here's the deal. He's going to roll. Right? If he rolls higher than his passive perception, he is going to find the window. He rolled a 5. He does not see the window. And he just keeps on walking. He is around the corner from where Jeffrey is. So he's essentially where he started, which is like right about here. He's literally around the corner. And we are back up to Azir. Peyton, what do you do? Or is he not here?
He said he had to take a call.
Okay, so we're just going to Hillbill Bays and we'll just say that he'll hold his turn.
Hillbill Bays, after taking a few swigs of his beer, attempts to look around the room one more time for any interesting books.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. We're going to say this modifies off of wisdom.
Well, I rolled a nat 20, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so in terms of what he has got going on in this den, and really what he has going around in this entire theme and area, right? It is old age type, type like memorabilia, stuff that was almost seemed to have been lost from like old ages, especially ones before like pre-dust. And a lot of this stuff was thought to have almost not really been lost, but definitely hard to come by, and it's almost an obsession, right? All of the information that happens to be here. There are other like books, and these books tend to a lot align toward using the star signs in order to try and allocate where I would say like temporal powers are. But all of these are what you would know kind of be the hogwash. So they're not nothing is really crazy here, but it's definitely there's nothing really in the den. The den is not too crazy, but in the corner of your eye with a natural 20, there are lines under the island counter of the kitchen.
Ah. Hillbill Base takes another swig of his beer and moves towards those lines.
Okay. All right. And that we're gonna have to say that is your turn for now. Costa, you are good to go.
All right, so I'm in his private study,
Uh huh.
and refresh my memory because you mentioned something about a statue, but I
Yes.
don't exactly remember what.
So with your perception, you notice that there is something very off about the placement of the statue. Like, why would they put that there? It seems like a very weird spot in order to put things. So that's really all you've got going on right now here in this place.
Okay, I slide the statue, or I pick the statue up and move it to a different spot
It does not move.
at
You
all.
would have. You would. Yeah. It doesn't even.
Like not even a budge, no twitch, nothing. Like it is held in place.
Right.
Okay.
Puny
I
lizard.
guess.
Weak.
Shut up, Jeffrey.
Weak lizard.
Is the statue part of the table it is on? Or does it actually look like the
It's
statue?
not on a table. It's a full ass statue. It's a full ass statue in the corner of the room.
Okay. Then I guess I investigate the statue.
Okay. Roll. Investigation.
That'd be a 17, and I have a minus one on my investigation, so it's 16.
There is a very oddly shaped hole at the base of the statue. As a cross with 3 other lines going through it that are perpendicular to that cross.
Talking to Hillbill Bays on the messenger stone or the message stone. Wait, or do I still have a turn, or is that my turn?
You got a little bit of time.
Okay, talking to Hillbill Bays on the messenger stone. Hey, Hillbill, who's got that key we found?
I think
That'd be
Azir
me,
had it.
fella. Wait, can I do my turn real quick?
Yeah, I mean, you just held your
Wait.
turn, so go ahead.
Okay, I'm over here. I'm gonna check the other bigger room.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck? These dice are loaded. I rolled a 16.
This room just have a 16, like in on a we're gonna have to say perception.
Yeah.
There's candlelight coming from this room.
There's just candlelight. That's all I see.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to open the door, or do you want to look in?
I like slowly crack the door more.
You can roll stealth.
You're Stealth, you said?
Yeah.
+2, unnatural 20? These dice are fucking loaded.
You look in, and there's a very well-oiled door, and there's another guard in it. He hasn't noticed you.
Can I put a bucket on his head?
No. No. He's sitting there. He's sitting at like a desk reading. He has a bed. There's a bed there. There's two sets of beds, right? Or there's one set. There's a set of beds, with like little areas for their storage and stuff, and a locker. And this is like a guard room.
It's a guard room?
Yeah, it's a straight up guard room. There's the one guard there.
I'm just gonna go back downstairs.
Okay, yeah, that would just be your turn.
I'm just gonna go back to them.
And then now it's Jeffrey's turn. Jeffrey, you're to go.
Okay, okay. Jeffrey busts out his disguise kit,
Let's go. Okay.
and he becomes Fabio, the Wandering Merchant. Just imagine Jeffrey, except he put like a little stick-on mustache, right?
Okay.
And he pokes his head around the corner real quick to the guard, and he racially profiles him.
Is he human?
Okay.
He's a human?
Yeah, I mean, he's a
No,
human.
it's like roll perception. He rolls a 1. He seems human.
No, he's a human. He's a human.
Okay.
He could tell if it's a human or not.
I got
No,
that
he
sixth
has a
sense.
spell. It's like detect evil, but it's really just seeing if they're human or not.
Detect racist.
Detect the
No,
race.
detect race.
All right, go.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Jeffrey approaches the guard.
Oh god.
As Fabio.
What the fuck? He's like,
Hello, how are you doing today?
what the fuck? What are you doing on here? This is private grounds.
Look, no, my friend. Look, I am here to help you, friend. Look,
You
inside
are
my
on private. Leave. What are you doing here?
No.
He's about to reach for his pockets and like it for a whistle.
Hey, hold up, Michael. Let him
No,
go for persuasion at least.
Go. Okay. Go ahead.
My friend, I have. Look at these potions I have, my friend. I pull out a bottle of colored liquid. Look, my friend, this potion, it make you live forever. They call it chocolate.
I know what chocolate is. What are you talking? Are you on like some kind of drug? What is wrong with you?
No, my drug.
This is
I am
private
on
ground.
I
What
am
are you
on
doing here?
the chocolate, my friend.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Look, okay. I hit him with this little move right here. Okay, you ready? Look, my friend, you say private ground, but look at man behind you. What do you do here?
What are you talking about behind? I'm not going.
He turn around.
I'm going to roll wisdom for him. Okay.
Persuasion. Please.
Okay, you ready? Here we go. You rolled a 7. He turns around. Huh?
Oh, I really. Okay. I'm just thinking of something really stupid I could do, or the smart thing I could do.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, which one do you guys think I should do? The smart one or the stupid one?
Tell us
Bro.
both. I want to know
No.
both.
I want to know what your smart idea is.
No. You guys have no influence on what he does.
Okay.
It's like dumb characters.
Fuck it. We're doing the dumb one. While he's turned around, I take off my disguise. I just yank the mustache off.
Okay. Okay.
So he's still turned around, right?
Sure.
Throw myself to the ground.
Okay.
Does he turn around yet?
He hears the thud.
Yeah, okay, what are you trying to accomplish here?
I'm working on it, improvising. Does he turn around?
I'm going to have him roll wisdom.
If he doesn't turn around, this is gonna be very awkward. I'm just gonna lay here for a moment.
No. He's going to turn around when you go to do it, and you're just on the ground. Because this is such a bizarre turn of events that he's going to do a wisdom saving throw.
To see if he does
Here.
have mental damage.
He rolled a nat 20.
What does this
He pulls
mean?
out. He pulls from his pocket a whistle, and he blows the whistle. And the other guard, Azir can hear, pops up from his room,
God damn it, Jeffrey.
and he rushes out,
Don't no, I was baiting him out.
and he pulls out another whistle, and he blows that too. Everyone needs to, looking from the balcony, he can see Azir, and he can see. Let me see. Let me check a look at the map. So he is going to pop out. We're gonna say here.
What the heck,
He
dude?
can. Yeah, it's the first one I can grab.
What
Hold on.
the?
Is there
What
an
kind
easier
of
one?
guard is that?
Just grab guard 2. He's right here.
There, that's fine. Oh, okay, that works.
Can I quickly hide behind something?
Wait, are you saying he came out of the room that
You
we
have to
entered
do
the room?
a. No, you have a DC like 15 dexterity if you want to try and like hide real quick.
Okay. I mean, the dice are loaded, so.
Go ahead, roll a DC 15. Because everyone
I'm-
else is in rooms. Everyone else is out of sight.
I shit you not. That is an unnatural 20.
Okay, yeah. So you have a turn to hide real quick. So you have to choose a room. Okay. Just roll. Just go. Choose one. Go. 1,
Which one were they?
2,
Hold on, wait. Which
3,
one were they in?
4,
Which one was
5. He's rolling out. He's going. You gotta move. Move now. Okay. So you just moved to the master bedroom. He is now rushing down the stairs, and he is at the front door. Justin, you need to roll initiative.
He's on the
Definitely.
ground.
Yeah. Good luck.
An initiative of 1.
Roll initiative with disadvantage because he's drawing his sword.
I got 9.
9. Okay. They rolled an 8.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, so now this is the end of their turn. Next is going to be Justin's combat phases. So, Blazerheart, you have like, yeah, Blazerheart, go. You have
I'm
to
in the
already
room,
start. Like,
Blazer hard.
yeah, you gotta start like figuring things out now.
All right. Oh, hey, it's here. What the hell's going on? I heard a whistle.
Jeffrey.
God damn it! Why'd we leave him outside? All right. Well, real quick, do you have that key that we found?
Yeah.
Cool. There's a slot on the bottom of this statue. Try it out.
Okay.
So you can hold your turn, and you can just you could say that it's Azir's turn because you guys are all in your player turn. And it's going to be their enemy turn, right?
Okay.
What happens when they put the key in?
Oh yeah. So you do the key.
Yeah.
Okay. So you notice Hillbill Base, that counter that you were going to go inspect just shifts over and moves, and there is a staircase under it.
Okay, Hillbill is going to use the stone to be contacting Blaze. Hey, Blaze, did you just do something? Are you playing tricks on me?
No. So here's the thing. There was a statue that had a hole that looked very much like the key that we had, and Azir happened to run into the room I was in, so I had him put the key in there.
I
what
just heard a
happened?
whistle. I'm assuming that
Hillbill
was
Base,
Azir.
this
Yeah,
is
I
your
heard that too.
Okay, but just to keep in like in time with the turns, Hillbill Base, this is your turn now.
Okay. Hillbill tells Blaze about the stairs that just appeared in the kitchen.
Okay.
Interesting. I am relaying that information to Azir as I'm told that.
And
This is
Hillbill
your
Blaze,
turn, by the way.
Hillbill Blaze starts heading down the stairs.
I've shoved the key inside
Oh,
the
into the
slot.
okay, so you go into the thing.
Yep.
Okay. So, all right. This is going to be Blazerheart's turn. Go ahead.
All right. So yeah, I
Well, you
feel
shoved the key inside the slot.
you already did that.
Oh yeah, what happened?
It opened the
It opened
staircase that's in the
stairs.
kitchen.
Yeah, it opened the staircase.
Wait, my key?
Yes.
But we're in the master.
No, you guys are in an office there. You helped Blazerheart, who's in a study.
Um,
Miss some things.
oh, so we're all going down the stairs?
No, right now it's my
Jeffrey
turn.
is outside about to get ready to get murdered because the guards ran out and went after him.
Yeah, we know.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Azir, real quick. Should we go help Jeffrey?
I honestly don't know.
Oh, no.
She like member of the church, but equal opportunity.
I mean, yeah, but you know,
Equal opportunity.
fuck it. Azir,
It's the
go.
opportunity
Azir,
cost
go
here.
greet up with Hillbill. I'm gonna go help Jeffrey.
Wait, what?
Go meet up with Hillbill Bays. I'm gonna go help Jeffrey.
Okay, you're gonna go up to everybody?
Yes.
Oh no.
Okay.
So
I'm
gosh,
actually like, are you sure you don't want me to?
Blaze moves. Do you go to the living room where the window was open, or do you go to the door?
Should I? I think I should be the one to go help him. I'm the better fighter.
I'm literally a warlock.
Yeah, I'm a fighter.
You guys are going to be
And?
running out of time here. I'm going to make it move on to the next turn.
I'll say I was already finishing it.
Will Azir be accompanying
hang on.
Hillbill?
Okay. So this guard 2 is all right. You are set up. All right. So you're gonna
Who, me?
go. No. So Blaze, do you want to do a combat action? Because he's at the door. You could hit him.
I'll say I can get a surprise attack in.
You know what? Yeah. Go ahead. So you'll just roll with advantage.
Roll with advantage. All right, so yeah, we're gonna. What spell do I want to use? All right, yeah, we'll. All right, yeah, we'll do Eldritch Blast. So let
Okay.
me. Oh,
What a warlock looking
that
at
would
his
be
spells. Wonder what
a
it'll do.
16.
16 to hit. That hits. Go ahead. Roll your damage.
Magic missile.
That would be 13 damage.
13.
Yep.
Okay, a lot more damage than I was expecting. Okay. Now that is Jeffrey's turn. Go ahead.
Bet. Okay, so Jeffrey's currently on the ground, yeah?
I mean, I'm not gonna make it impede you at all. This is
Okay.
like your whole ruse. So I mean, just go ahead.
Gotcha. Let's see
His old
here.
ruse. I was laying on the ground.
He was trying something. I don't quite know what Jeffrey
Listen,
was thinking, but now the
Jeffrey-
more that I know about his character, the more intrigued I am.
Jeffrey was gonna wait for the guard to turn around and then be like, "Whoa, he just pushed me down. Where'd that guy go?" 'Cause, I took off the disguise. It wasn't gonna be me. I took off
he
the
roll?
mustache. He wasn't gonna know. But
Yeah. So had he rolled like anything other than the fact that he rolled a natural 20 to know about your bullshit, he just looked at you as like, okay, something is up and I'm going to do this. So go ahead, roll your. What are you gonna do?
what can a man do in this situation? Except bonk.
Okay.
Just the first guy in front of me, just maul, attack.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead. Roll your AC.
Oh, that's an unnatural 20, baby.
It's a natural 20.
Unnatural.
Oh, unfortunate. Okay, but it still hits, so you can go ahead and roll your damage.
What? Hold on. This guy got moves.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay, let me get my damn. I gotta remember actually. I forgot what the damage is on these things. Now should I divine smite this clown? Just put him in the
I mean,
dirt.
That's up to you.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna divine smite this clown.
Okay, roll your damage.
Doesn't he get an additional D6 too?
Two d8s.
Well, for the being in the city.
Are we in? Wait,
No,
are we
he's
in the
not
city?
Undead. He's not undead.
Oh.
I was about to say. I said, man, I get one shot, baby. Okay.
Because otherwise, unless you want me to start having them roll against you as well with that extra d6, sure.
Okay, hold on. What did I do for this right here? Hold on, I gotta find my die. Where'd my die go?
Oh no, this is like a lot of rolls. I'm afraid.
That's not that many rolls.
I
Where's
mean,
my...
it makes it feel like it.
Oh, here we go. I just lost a die.
Wonderful. You can just do DnD dice roller and it'll go there.
That's it. Yeah, there's a dice roller on Owlbear.
Yeah, but you gave me these die.
Oh yeah, I gave you dice.
Okay, it was 21.
Huh?
You did 21 damage?
2 d6s and 2 d8s.
Holy
Oh,
you almost cut off his arm in one go. You pop up
With
and
a maul,
almost-
that's impressive.
Oh yeah, you literally like cave in his chest, and he's still up, but he is gasping. So the first thug is going to hit, and he is going to roll. He's gonna roll, and he rolls a 21, or no, a 20.
21.
So does that hit?
Does it? I don't know. I have 16 AC.
Yeah, so that hits. Okay,
Okay.
so he's gonna hit you for 5 damage, and he's gonna roll again. And he rolls a 17. So he's gonna hit you again, so you take 10 damage.
Pathetic.
Now, so with the other thug, also pretty kind of pissed off with the fact that he just got whacked by
Caught an Eldritch
Costa.
Blast.
Yeah,
Did he
by an
caught-
Eldritch Blast. He's going to turn to Costa, and he's going to run at you, and he runs up to you, and he's going to roll. I just threw my dice to the ground. Okay, he rolls. Oh my God, Costa! He misses the first one. He rolled a 1, and he's gonna roll the second one, and that is a 19. So he's gonna go ahead and do 1d6. He's just gonna go ahead and hit you for 5.
5?
So
Alright.
yep, he hit you for 5 for 1 turn. So now Costa, it is your turn now.
Alright, well, before my turn starts, I'm going to use my counter spell, Hellish Rebuke, on him.
Oh no! So you used a reaction. Okay, what's the AC for it?
The AC... God, I was literally just adjusting my freaking page and screwed up my note on that thing, so give me a
It's okay.
second to pull it up.
I'm about to have my poor little bastard annihilated.
It is a dexterity saving throw, and my spell save DC is 13.
Spell save DC is so he has to make a 13.
Yeah.
You rolled an 18. How much damage does he take?
He takes, so on a failed save, it's 2d10 fire damage.
So roll
although I'm
2d10.
guess-
And I'll take half.
Yeah, half as much. Spell slot. Well, I'm casting it as a level 2 spell slot, so it's 3d10 on a failed save.
Okay, roll 3d10. And I'll do half.
So, 22 damage, so you take
11?
11. Yeah.
You're amazed that he's even moving, but he is moving still. He's alive. Okay. Now we go on to Jeffrey. You are up.
Wait, is it? Does a reaction
Oh, no,
use my
sorry.
turn, or
Yeah,
is it-
you're up. You're up. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So let's see. I've already used my breath weapon today. So I'm actually
telling
going.
you, he's barely moving. He is
Okay.
barely moving.
So I don't need to use mirror image on him. I guess we'll just try and hit with my sickle.
Okay, go ahead.
Why do I use the sickle? So my
much-
attack bonus on the sickle is a +3, but I did roll a natural 1.
Oh no, you crit failed. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it, friend.
Yeah, I
You
know.
just straight up whiff, and you like sink it into a statue that's in the wall next to you. Jeffrey, go ahead. This is your turn.
God damn it! Why do you have to save that hellish rebuke?
So this man in front of me is not doing very good, right?
Oh, he's almost burnt to a popsicle. Like, he is burnt to the popsicle stick, bro. He's just gone.
Oh, he's pretty fucked up.
He's pretty fucked up.
Okay, can I go for some non-lethal damage?
You want to do
I want him
non-lethal
alive.
damage?
I want him alive.
Okay, go ahead.
I was just work. I don't remember actually the same
Non-lethal damage.
concept.
You just tell me you're doing non-lethal damage. You knock him out when you go to do damage. That's it.
Okay.
There's no changes, no nothing.
I rolled for like the attack or whatever. It was a 15
Okay, that hits. Go ahead.
and 2d6. 4, 9.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, you pretty much. Okay, so how do you knock him out?
I just bonk him with the hammer, bro.
Okay, he's knocked out. He crumbles to the ground. He is out. So he is out of the fight, and it's going to go to the next thug, and he is going to take his swings at Costa. So for his first swing, as he has multi-attack, he rolls a natural 20. So that definitely hits. However, NPCs do not crit in this because I'm going to friendly to you all. So he is going to hit you for 1d6. And that is 1d6. Do 1. That's a 6. 10. That's 12 damage.
But you said 1d6.
That's a 1d6.
Yeah, you said
Yeah,
he's gonna hit me
that's
for
my bad.
1d6.
Okay, so 8 damage. My bad. 8 damage.
Wait, how are you still getting above a 6 with a 1d6?
He has a +2.
Oh, okay.
+2 to damage.
Okay. So
Okay. And then he's going to swing again. And he rolled an 18, so he's going to do another 5.
Cost how much health do you have left?
Wham!
I'm at 11 hit points now.
So, Blazahar, it is your turn now.
My turn?
Yep.
Alright. Let me see here. Are these guards wearing metal armor?
No.
They're not?
No. They're wearing leather.
Huh.
Roll your damage or roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so I'll just go ahead and try an Eldritch Blast on him.
Okay. What's your AC or DC?
Let me roll for attack.
Okay. By the way, if you guys ever feel like you want to jump in, or are you guys just continuing down the lane?
I mean,
Jason.
we're just heading down the stairs while they're fighting. I don't think this
Okay.
fight
You
takes
just
very
left
long.
them there.
Well, I rolled a 17 and my Eldritch Blast has a +5 to that, so...
Yeah, no,
over
it definitely
20.
hits. Just roll your damage. Actually, you know what? Do you want to kill him or do you want to leave him alive?
Oh, I'm killing him.
Okay, yeah. So the Eldritch Blast just blows off his head.
Pretty much, yeah. That's a good
Yeah,
look at it.
straight up. Just Jeffrey sees an Eldritch Blast come flying out of like a doorway, and it just sends this guy's head flying into the yard. So you guys are not out of combat. You're good to go. Okay.
Alright.
So do you guys want to? Do you guys have anything you want to do, or you guys can? What do you guys want to do now?
Well, who's up now?
What are we doing
No,
inside
they're all
the
dead.
house?
They're dead.
Well, yeah, no, I meant like his turn. But
Wait, are they dead or
No,
they
no,
knocked
there's no
out?
more turns because the whole point of the turns thing was you
Oh,
guys are
okay.
trying to avoid combat. But you guys,
Oh.
so what was going to happen is if you guys didn't kill them in this turn, they were that low. They were going to try and disengage and run, and they were going to try and alert other people. But you guys killed them before that.
Michael,
listen.
did the kid hear any of this?
Hey, hold on. What about the one
No.
the one I kept alive?
No.
Yeah.
The kid's
Okay.
really fucking oblivious.
He's knocked out. You got the
So-
option. You can just
I-
take him with you if you want.
Yes.
I was about to say, so...
Or, just so this is how like future encounters are going to work. But I'll walk you guys through. You guys can be as creative as you want with this. But go ahead and Costa and Justin add 10 GP each to your inventory for like looting off the body.
Loot, baby.
What is
Woohoo!
downstairs, Michael?
Hold on. But yeah, so you can either drag the bodies or you guys can figure out what you want to do. But you're pretty much set to like however you want to do this scene. This is a stealth
Alright.
scene, But in the future, I might not be as nice with this.
Yeah, no, I step out of the door, I look over at Jeffrey, and I just kind of smile.
Jeffrey dabs.
Obviously, like a little blood on me because I'm hurt. But...
Gags.
Jeffrey dab. No dabs.
Oh. He's
Oh,
bonding
fuck
with a
yeah.
dragonborn. He's
Okay.
bonding with a scaly man.
Jeffrey says, "Not too bad, fire breather." And you know what? Heals Costa 2 HP this time. 2.
Jeez,
my
bro.
God.
Big
Lay on
compliment.
hands.
Lay on hands. 2 HP.
Thank you, good sir.
Let it be known, Jeffrey still has 18 more if anybody else needs some.
You move like a jaguar. Oh.